Nadcat, I'm not actually sure if you can hear me, but, whoops. I mean, personally, I too have found myself rather surprised about that exact fact. Sorry, what you're talking about in the pre-stream chat. I would have kind of assumed that after a certain size, I guess, that there'd be like a, hi, my name's Karen or something from YouTube support or something. Like some sort of contact or something. But genuinely, yeah, there's nothing. It feels entirely automated. Just YouTube systems as a whole. It feels like there's no one at the wheel. It's very odd. It's very. It bucked my expectations quite significantly. Twitch was completely different. Like so after I got partnered on Twitch, it was like immediate. It was like, hi, my name is Keith. I'll be your like whatever they call themselves. Oops. Oh no. Oh dear. Server shutting down. Damn. Just when I dropped the pack on the floor as well. Hang on a second. Right. Oh, it says server shutting down. Okay, give it a minute. I would have that if I turned on ads. Do you reckon? Yeah, probably. But I don't know. Actually, maybe you know more than I. Sorry for those just joining. I was just jumping into the pre-stream conversation that was being had there about YouTube seeming very asleep insofar as like channel support or whatever. Yeah, but isn't that odd, Nadcat? Like, yeah, I agree, but isn't that so strange? It feels so strange. Hang on. Sorry, just trying to reconnect to the server. It says server shutting down. Well, I've still got the pack in my hand. Hang on. Yeah, it's weird, Cyborg. It's very odd. Thank you, Viper. Thank you very much. Anyway, I hope everyone's okay today. So after the stream this afternoon, I bogged off and I did a little bit of script typing, but I must admit, so a headache, it's not a migraine, it's just a steadily building headache today, has kind of made my afternoon a little miserable. I went off and I started doing some Christmas present wrapping. I've done most of them, so I was just wrapping up the presents behind me. I've just been cruising around, browsing the internet and just chilling. So I'm just trying to take it a little bit easy this week because I think I overdid it personally. I think I've worked myself into a bit of a lather. So I'm just trying to relax for a little bit before I get back on the editing horse, effectively. But yeah, how is everyone? Are you all okay? So I'm working on a very, very big YouTube project. It's a video essay for a game called The Forest. It's about 24 segments big. It's 30,000 words split across 24 segments. I finished 18 of those segments, but now I'm a little bit burnt out. My brain is frazzled. I just need to try to relax for a few days and then I'll push forward to the completion. I wanted to make it 19, but that 19th segment was actually quite difficult, so I just kind of like got over the finish line what I could, you know? Hang on. Here we go. I'm 6th. Oh, that's good. So I'm 6th in the queue for the server, so that implies that there are actually some people playing. Hooray! Oh, Ilse, I forgot to put the credit on your work. This is Ilse's drawing of Lulu in her new blue coat. She did that. Yeah, she did a face of whenever I dress her up in anything. Thank you, Ilse. It's very nice. What's with the cliffhanger? I did that on purpose, Terriador, just to fuck with people. Thank you, Sleepy Englishman and Captain Obvious. Here we go, loading into the server. You did. You captured the confused sense of, like, sad resignation that is on Lulu's face whenever I put her coat on or whatever. Yes, Danish. Oh, shit, the bed. God, that scared the crap out of me. The door next to me opened automatically. When I loaded into the server, I thought it was a dude in here. Okay. Right. Let me just pick this up off the floor in case the server does have another hiccup. Okay. So paranoid? It's DayZ, Chinny. It's DayZ indeed. So yeah, I hope everyone's well. So finally, I got rid of the fucking illness. Hooray. Ooh, a damaged raincoat. I'll leave that for now. Okay. So right now, I'm in Zelenogorsk. So, what is my next course of action? I'm well fed and I'm well watered to a degree. I would like to try and hide some of this equipment that I've acquired by stashing it somewhere. I mean, this pack will last for quite some time. An explosion in the distance. This pack will last for quite some time. It's worn. What's the size of it? 80 slaughter, same as mine. Okay. Have I considered when the essay is complete splitting it into 2 or 3 parts to be released over a week to help with the algorithm and revenue? Well, I don't actually do ads, Angry Duck, so that doesn't really matter. And when it comes to the algorithm, again, I don't think that matters above a certain point either. Well, some people are probably going to say, obviously it does matter, but once you have an audience and you're established, shit. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god, I locked the door. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. Bad. Very bad. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Is Trevor gonna die? How close was the gas? Oh, thank god for that. It's over there. Holy shit. What the fuck? What's that? Holy fuck. The army just hit the town with gas. Okay, let's get the fuck out of there. It's seeping through the buildings, killing the Zeds. And me, if I'm near it. Okay. Pipe wrench. More Zeds over there milling around. Let's just try and get the fuck out of here. Then I'll plan my next move. Oh yeah, it's a Christmas event, is it? Oh really? Ah, good, some rope. Hang on to that. Okay, so I can go stash this somewhere, like literally just bung it in a shed or something, or behind a tree, and just remember that I put it there. This isn't the type of bag that I can bury. If I could find a saw, I could build a box and bury that. Yeah, something to think about. I don't have to go too far from Zelenogorsk. Okay, let me just go stuff this. Well, hell, I could stuff this just down here, couldn't I? So long as no one checks it. Thank you, Grey Bayar. Thank you very much, Grey. Much appreciated, Grey. Thank you. Well, actually, I can't while the gas is creeping through Zelenogorsk. I'm going to have to rethink it. I'll check the map in a minute. Okay. Oop, wet feet. Alright. So let me just drop that on the ground for a second. So yeah, for those just joining then, I hope you're okay. I hope you're having a nice day. I'll do my best this evening, but if I have to bog off early due to the headache, I'll let you know. So yes, this morning was a mostly uneventful stream where I moved from the Starry Sabor area down to Zelenogorsk, finding more equipment. It got exciting towards the end though, because a dude basically ran into me. I was in the medical station finding some antibiotics when a dude ran in, said nothing, ran into a nearby room while I raised my weapon, calling for him to, respond, and then he turned the corner with an AK raised at my face. So I pulled the trigger and killed him. So I shot a man. He's dead. Oh god. Oh, it's you. Fuck's sake. Fuck it. Fucking SWAT did that to me yesterday as well. I thought he was in the game. How you doing, man?
I'm alive.
You're alive? Good, good. I'm just going to put the filter on for... There we go. Yeah. Are you all ready for Christmas?
Yes, I bought the final present today.
Good.
And plant.
Plant?
Yeah, my mum wanted a plant.
Ah, okay. Is it a nice plant?
It's good enough.
It's a plant?
What kind of a plant?
Hey, duck.
It's a one with some leaves and some flowers.
Oh wait, is
that plant. I know that plant.
Yeah, that plant.
The green one, you mean?
Yeah, the green one.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
Yeah, it's called a lily. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
She just wanted some cheapo plant for a bathroom.
Hmm. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Well. Yeah. I've was doing Christmas present wrapping today.
Honestly, I haven't really done any proper Christmas shopping because none of us really want anything.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm a bit scatterbrained. I've got like a headache. This slowing me down. Yeah, but I was just wrapping chocolates and bits and alcohol for the cousins.
You do know what would fix that?
What?
Damn it.
What?
You can be out a while.
Oh, fuck's sake! No. Surely that requires thinking.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, true. But it doesn't require much.
Yeah,
because,
not as much as
Otherwise, you wouldn't have been able to make it through the base game.
Funny, yeah.
How are you doing, Ducky?
I'm good. I'm playing Black Mesa, the
Yeah,
Blue
that's good.
Shift chapters. Yeah,
Blue Shift chapters.
yeah, it's a community mod.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I shall check it out.
It's on the workshop.
Yeah, I haven't played Blue Shift in years.
Hmm.
I remember it was quite good.
Yeah, it is. Same as the Opposing Force.
Did they like retroactively do anything to do with Barney, like his voice actor or whatever?
In this one,
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I was in TeamSpeak last night, so I couldn't actually hear people's voices that clearly.
Ah.
I don't think so. I think he's still just a silent protagonist here.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
really awkward clip. Can you hear that?
Hmm. No.
I'm slowly being cleaned.
Oh, it's a cat.
No, it's my dog.
Aw.
And she's decided my arm must be cleaned.
Of course. As is the way.
This game makes me feel so stupid.
I don't think the game is needed to do that.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm just going to stash this backpack in the forest behind this house.
Don't say that out loud.
I'm sure no one will find it. Right.
Oh, I figured it out. I'm a genius. Or did I? Hang on. No, I didn't. Damn it.
Genius.
Thank you very much, Pills. Thank you, Pills. So yeah, what have you been up to today, both of you?
I've been making the traditional family Christmas herring.
Family Christmas herring?
Yeah, so pickled herring or like a sherry herring. It's great, yeah. Don't you speak badly about my pickled herring.
Pickled herring, isn't that surströmming?
Just what?
Surströmming.
I don't know what you're saying either.
I don't know.
The thing that everyone opens and then vomits.
Well, fermented. That's fermented, isn't it?
Surströmming.
Surströmming.
It's Swedish. No, we don't make that here. We don't take responsibility for what the Swedes do.
No, you just shoot lasers at their salmon.
Those are our salmon.
Okay.
Does your salmon have a flag?
No.
No salmon, no flag,
No flag,
salmon.
no salmon.
Ah, not them Brits.
Ah, dear. Okay, so you're preparing food for Christmas.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's just gonna, I guess, ferment for a few days. Not ferment, just
You said the words.
You did say ferment.
I did say ferment, yeah.
Pickle.
Yeah, pickle, yeah. Stew.
Wait, my brain's gone soft. Fermenting, like when you pickle something, it doesn't ferment, does it? It just gets pickled, like it gets suspended.
Yeah. In a sour liquid. Yeah.
But that's not the same thing as fermenting, right?
No, fermenting means it's rotting a bit. But you can do both depending on the mix, I guess.
Birdie, come hang out. I'm just sitting in TeamSpeak with Duck and Umlaut. They both smell, but so do I.
Pickling's replacing all the moisture in it with vinegar, so it doesn't rot.
Yeah.
Yeah, making an environment where bacteria can thrive. Yeah.
Huh.
It's fucking cold outside. Hang on. Oh.
You've wrapped yourself in another blanket?
No, I just put a fire on in DayZ.
Huh.
So I don't fucking freeze and get sick again.
Is that the level we're at? When we're making fires in video games because gas is so expensive.
Yeah. It's like that meme of like a guy sitting in a room like with his girlfriend in front of a nice roaring fire and she's like, oh, I love you. And then it's like the next shot he's just sitting in a cold room in VR.
Oh.
The lights off, he's just got a single like rag over him.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was a tad brutal, yeah.
I just remember a response in Casual UK where it's like, gas is so expensive that me and the family are having to gather around a candle, and if it gets any colder, we might actually light it.
So yeah, headache today, wrapping presents, listening to lots and lots of 40k lore, like long form video stuff.
All right. Do you need to add to the sign?
No, I'm not. I'm just listening to it. I can listen to it.
Hello.
Sure.
Hello, Birdie.
Hey, Birdie.
Hello.
Thank you, the ugly dwarf. How are you, Birdie?
I'm really tired.
You really tired?
Yeah.
Don't say it, Umlaut.
Say what?
Never mind. Thank you, Nixon ate my
Wanna
cereal.
know now?
No, I've been specifically told not to.
Are you really tired?
All complaints go to Womble.
Huh?
How's Haddock?
He is good. I don't know where he is right now. Daddy.
Probably sleeping in your sink. Does he still do that?
No, because I started closing the door to the bathroom, so he can't get in there anymore because I have a plant in there.
Right.
And he, that's the one, it's like his one nemesis. Like, if I leave the door open, I'll hear him jump up to the plant and start, eating it, and I'm like, no.
Yeah. Oh.
Thank God he's called haddock and not herring, otherwise fucking Ducky will try to eat him.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Just pickle him.
if I get another cat, I'm probably gonna keep the fish theme going, because it's kind of cute. Either it's gonna be like a Tintin name, like the cartoon, or it's gonna be a fish name, and I really want to get a cat and call it Cod, and then call it Cody.
Cod?
Cod. Yeah.
That's an excellent cat name.
Like, when it comes to pet names, be sure it's a name that you're comfortable yelling out.
Yeah.
So 2 syllables.
Cod.
Yeah, Cod isn't... go with 2 syllables if you can.
Yeah, but then, you just change it to Coddy.
What about
Yeah.
Fenton?
Yeah, Fenton. Isn't
Oh,
his name...
Jesus Christ.
Isn't his name Benton?
No, it's called Fenton.
Fenton, one of them.
Yeah, Fenton.
I'm not gonna get another cat for a while, because I can't fit them in my apartment.
I'm going to make a note on my thing here. I've got a timestamp for the live stream, so I'm not going to get another cat. She said. There.
Yeah.
3 cats later, this time next year or whatever.
I only have 1 cat.
We need the Always Sunny music.
Yeah.
Listen,
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
get any more cats. The guy gets more cats.
No. Listen, I felt the pain of having to pay for a vet bill for 1 cat.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking getting another one for a while.
Yeah.
I felt the pain for getting a vet bill.
Oh God.
There it is.
There it is.
It's when you least expect it.
Yeah, I hope he's okay.
Yeah. He's
What
good.
was it? Was it nothing serious?
No, he's fine. It could have been.
He's just an idiot.
No, but this is a really good PSA. If you have a cat, don't use... when you wrap your Christmas presents, just don't fucking use the string, because mine ate it, and apparently that can be really, really dangerous.
Yep.
So just wrap it without string, because if you have a
no,
dumbass...
Oh, at least you went to the vet. You didn't have to. They didn't give you homework of you have to wait for him to take a poo and then slowly pull it out. Like
Ew.
some absolutely horrendous
Oh.
sausage.
No, they were like, okay, so does he like tuna? Yeah. Okay, so he's gonna get tuna and asparagus, and then he's just gonna have to, you know, you're gonna have to let nature take its course.
But what happens if it doesn't come out and thing? You need the poop scissors.
Poop knife.
I think scissors would be better than using a poop knife on your cat's anus.
I honestly hate being on this team speak. Like, I hate it here.
I'm sure the feeling's mutual.
No, I hope he's well. Oh dear. Yeah, I have such trouble with Lulu at the vets.
Yeah.
Because I took her up there and I took her in regularly to try and get her to associate the vets with being get treats from the ladies at the reception. But now she just likes the ladies at the reception and hates being with the vet itself, like himself or herself.
Well, of course, they get a cool fucking metal object
Yeah.
out their ass every time they join.
Why are you talking about animals and their asses so much? Jeez.
Well, it's the vets. The vets just love your pet's anus.
Hello, handsome. Good morning.
Good morning.
Even though it... You know I wasn't talking to you. You know I wasn't
It's not
talking
even
to
morning.
Sorry. Carry on.
Force of habit.
Hello. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Don't get your cat wet after midnight. Yeah.
What's that reference?
Gremlins.
Gremlins.
Yeah. Also not supposed to feed it after
When
midnight
was
and
that
never get it
made?
wet.
Oh wait, sorry. No, I fucked it up, didn't I?
Feed after midnight, never get it wet.
Yeah.
Well, you're
When-
gonna cause a fucking Christmas
I
catastrophe.
know. Oh no, I'm gonna cause an outbreak.
When was that made?
Like 90 something.
80s.
No, 80s, yeah.
I think it was
Oh.
late 80s, 86, 87.
Probably. Like I recognize the reference, but I am too young for this.
Yeah.
No, 84. Fucking hell, it
84.
had Jonathan Banks in it. Mike
Jonathan
Ehrmantraut from Breaking Bad.
Was he?
Yeah, apparently he
Wait,
was
which-
one of the
which Gremlins?
officers. The first one, Officer
Okay.
Brent.
I haven't seen that in years.
What is this?
What? Looking at gremlins.
So cute.
Yeah, they're cute. Yeah, definitely.
That's
No,
from the,
look at him.
Yeah.
that's from the
He's in a
sequel.
little suit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the second one.
Yeah. They were really taking the piss with that one.
Yeah. I think they knew they couldn't top it, so they went just full, like, almost parody.
Yeah.
Thank you, Squeeble. Thank you very much, Squeeble. What are you linking?
Look, it's
That's
cute.
that's the picture.
Oh yeah. Oh, that thing. Yeah, yeah.
So cute.
Well, so it's like a corporate building, and they've got like a research lab in it, and they're all drinking different like potions essentially, and like one of them turns into a giant bat, one of them turns into a giant spider, and then one of them drinks like a brain enhancing thing, and all of a sudden he's got like a well, here I am in
Yeah.
New York, looking around, seeing the sights, you know. He starts becoming like a talk show host.
And
All
then
we
you've got
want is civilization.
Then you've got the one that's like Jessica Rabbit, but
Oh
horrendous.
God, yeah. And didn't he end up molesting that guy? What's it? Not Q from Star Trek.
What, Quebec?
No. Fuck. What did he play? The actor that played him was in Star Trek. He was the Doctor from Voyager.
What is,
You remember?
yeah.
Robert Picaro? Robert something.
Yes, no, yeah, I can't remember.
He had like the actor. He had like an insane wife or some shit. Yeah.
Actors in Hollywood, you need to narrow it down a bit.
Yeah. Like the guy that played the Doctor in Star Trek Voyager.
Robert Picardo.
Yeah, he was the actor that was in Gremlins 2.
Alright.
Unless I'm going crazy.
No, I typed it in and found him there.
And like his wife is crazy apparently, and like she's in and out of like tabloids because she's batshit.
That's just most people in Hollywood.
Yeah.
The GCS criminal psychology guy uploaded, and I watched it, and I think it was good. I like watched it, but then after it was done, I was like, what the fuck did I watch?
Oh, really? Is it
Yeah.
long?
No, it's only like 40 minutes.
Oh.
But like I was really distracted because the guy sounded like an absolute idiot.
What, the
Like
the criminal?
Yeah. He was like a 20-year-old lacrosse player, and he was like, he had that dude bro American accent. So he's
Oh,
like,
God.
what? And I'm just, ugh.
Thank you, Callum. Was the video good?
I don't know.
You
Like
don't know?
I feel like I blacked out watching
That's
it.
it. Are you sure there's even a video? This isn't just like a hallucination.
Maybe I've just dreamt this.
You sat in front of your screen for like 40 minutes just staring at static.
I feel like it's not the best one out of the ones he's made.
Okay.
Because it's like, you know the one he did before, what pretending to be crazy looks like.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah, you can't top that one. It's like, did the demon tell you to take Uber?
Yeah.
That kid went to jail, and there's been like a video. Well, I saw it this morning, but it might have been out for longer. But I saw it this morning where he like he's attacking a prison guard.
He's attacking a prison guard.
When you say
Yeah, like
attacking,
that
you mean
scrawny
actually
little-
attacking, or
Yeah, like he I think the prison guard's like there was something like his shoe broke or something, so the prison guard's like, okay, well, go back into your cell and I'll get you a new one. And he just like stares at him for a bit and then just jumps him.
Yeah.
Oh, that was that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that
That's
video.
like, yeah, he's fucking weird.
No, you don't say. The guy
Yeah.
who shot up a school is maybe weird.
Oh, I think Bird is right about this one, actually.
He's like,
But did the
I don't
demon
know,
break
man.
his
Yeah,
shoe?
he's a fucking nutcase.
but see,
Yeah.
the thing is,
I don't think he's a
Soviet,
nutcase. I
and
think
take
he's
this-
just an evil prick.
I don't know. I feel like,
Hmm? No, go ahead.
no. I was just
No?
gonna say, Soviet, there are people that I think are weird, but I don't necessarily think that they're evil. But I think this guy's really like,
What?
I like
You
This
don't
guy's
think,
like-
you
I like
don't think
how
I'm
Murphy-
evil?
I like how
No.
Bert
Aw.
clarified you for crazy, but not for evil.
I like murdered two like kids in Rust. It's like
That is just, yeah, but okay. I'm just gonna call Soviet out here for a second.
fun evil at least.
No,
Is
you're
that-
you're very chaotic, but you're not evil.
Yeah, okay, chaotic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Is that
chaotic.
But
Yeah,
you're
evil, I
like,
guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I feel like in a way, I feel like you're like this little animal that's been kept in a really small cage, and now it's open, and you're just so scared of everything.
I'm a monkey with a wrench,
Yeah.
basically. Doesn't
You
matter if
don't-
it's my
you-
team or the enemy team. So long as I'm causing problems, I'm happy.
What, you're not using the wrench, you're just flinging your own poo.
And that. Oh dear. And I'm hoping that I don't get shot.
Is that your most famous moment at this point?
Maybe. I don't know.
The
It
what?
went. It's gone like on a few different. The Rust moment with those two kids that I snuck up on.
I don't know.
The one with who can say
Yeah. So frustratingly, the part that I mentioned a few times now. So their base unfortunately had an airlock, and I thought they left the door open, but they didn't, so I couldn't get in. My intention was to fully take over their base, right? And then what also isn't shown on the video is that the guy actually got off quite a few shots on me before I got him. So I actually bled to death some distance from their base as I was running back to my own one. It was fine. I was able to go back to my body and recover my stuff, including all the stuff I pulled off them. But I must admit, I was really disappointed because I thought I was going to get a slam dunk, take over their entire base.
Take your little victories.
Yeah, all I
Oh,
got
yeah.
was like his gun and whatever he had on him at the time. Hmm?
Why is your voice so much deeper in this video?
Which video?
Like I'm looking at it now, the Rust one. Why is your voice different?
Because I've been slowly pumping estrogen
Is
into
it
his brain
different?
for the past 2 years.
Like wait, I'm trying to listen.
Uh-huh.
You're like you sound so depressed.
I was depressed?
Was this before you had Lulu?
No,
No, but
Clearly.
you're like, hi there. Like that's you're so
Oh.
like monotone. What the hell?
Hang on, sorry. Sorry, I'm just hearing unusual sounds in DayZ. I think it's because I was hunting somebody.
Do you not think you've taken the most invaluable thing from them, and that's their sense of innocence?
Yeah.
So are you saying you edited that to make yourself look cooler?
I
Is
feel
that what
like
you're saying?
I would never. Yes, I did.
I feel like what Soviet's done in this edit is just lower his voice a bit. What?
No, I
like,
didn't.
what is this?
Have I low? No, I didn't. There's no voice.
It
lowering?
sounds different. Maybe
Well, where are you watching it?
You're getting voiceover work
YouTube.
from Barry
On
White.
YouTube.
someone else who uploaded it.
Has someone else slowed it down?
SovietWomble with the funniest, most brutal betrayal ever on
God.
Rust.
Oh,
So,
God,
has someone
thank
slowed
you.
it down?
I don't know.
Or is it
Like-
re-uploaded from Facebook and they've
like,
compressed it?
Yeah.
It just sounds like you, but it sounds like you like half an octave down. I don't know, maybe.
Maybe I was just sleepy. I have noticed, so you know the closet site thing? I'm uploading lots of old streams, and I have noticed that my voice has gotten quite considerably deeper. More so than I anticipated. It used to be quite high-pitched.
Is that like mic quality?
No, I think it's just me in my mid-30s now. Approaching
What, your voice
40s.
finally dropping?
Yeah, it's funny. But it's like my voice used to be up here all the time, and now it's just down here a lot.
But I feel like it depends if you're like excited to talk
Yeah,
about stuff
yeah,
or
yeah.
not.
And it's
'Cause
also,
if
I
was
get
like,
sleepy.
Hey,
Yeah.
Soviet, what do you think about, you know, like, we're
40k?
not even excited.
No,
Well,
no,
the
no, no, no.
Primaris
You're
Marines
just
are...
upset
Womble.
about it a
Yeah.
little bit.
Womble, don't make me tap the sign. I'll tap the sign.
Oh, wow.
It's Christmas soon.
Oh, speaking of... Oh, sorry.
3 days.
Yay.
Fuck's sake.
Yay! I'm so excited.
Hi, so excited I'm on.
Oh, you be quiet.
So speaking of 40k, it looks like Henry Cavill will try to get something produced.
Disgusting.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, how do you do live action 40k?
Yeah, that's my question as well. It's even worse than Warcraft. Like, Warcraft movie was decent to good, but the fact is you had to know the lore going in to understand anything because it's just that vast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Warhammer is even bigger.
But
So
it's also just really yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right. The scale, it's extreme.
Yeah, but pick a corner and sort of tell a story there. I think that can be done.
Yeah, but it's even the background because Warhammer's universe is just so
Insane.
Stupid.
strange.
It's insane.
No, insane. Yeah.
So there's this image that I think, like, if anyone wants to understand 40k, like, what the fuck, there's this amazing work of art that someone's done, and it's called, I think it's called The Knight and the Lady, and I think it's on DeviantArt, and it's basically this, it's an Imperial Knight, right? So, you know, like a mech. Yeah, you probably, yeah. I'll see if I can find it and just post it in the chat. Hang on. The Knight and the Lady. But it's I found it. So it's an imperial knight that's being blessed by a lady. You know, like how in olden days, like a lady of the court would see off a knight into battle. But it's 40k'd, right? So it looks like this.
Where are you sending it?
Just putting it in the chat.
Yeah, this just looks like she looks more like a demonette of some
Yeah,
description.
so look at her. So that is a human that's been so, like, unbelievably modified, like, with skulls and cybernetic enhancements, and just so, like, fucked up, that's the interpretation of what they consider a lady to be, and that's just normal. That's just, like, this isn't fringe edge of the galaxy, oh, yeah, they do fucked up shits over there. That's just, like, Tuesday on Terra, or whatever. So, how do you show that in such a way that doesn't melt people's brains if they're not already familiar with how crazy 40k is?
Well, I think making a good 40k show is appealing to the fans who already know that it's kind of fucked up. So you can still lead into that, but you don't have to sort of make it accessible to the common public, I guess.
But there are dead babies flying at her skirt, like cybernetic dead babies. That's 40k, the cherubs. What do? They carry messages, you know?
That's the simplest solution to carrying a message. Yeah,
Yeah.
murder a baby, stitch
Yeah.
some wings
Yeah.
on it. Yeah.
And if you need to do any administration role, skulls.
Yeah.
Servitors.
If one's not enough, more skulls.
Yeah, and it's an honor to be killed and have your skull used to carry messages.
Yeah.
People fight over the honor.
Yeah,
But it's
that's
like,
all
how do you mainstream like TV series that or whatever?
you don't. You just
Yeah.
appeal to the large number of 40k fans that already exists.
Which is what I fear. Like, if someone does 40k, like whatever, it's not
Yeah.
really going to be 40k. It's
Yeah.
going to be
Yeah, so-
it's reasonable Marines, and everyone's going to be speaking normally.
So that's why I sort of mentioned it, because Cavill seems to be, well, at least reasonably into 40k.
Well, yeah,
So
he is a 40k nerd. He's got his own Custodes army and such. So he's at least on our levels of stuff of like. He's on the normal fan level.
Yeah, so if he can sort of get the rest of his production team on board and get the sponsors on board and blah blah blah, then it might turn out
Yeah.
interesting.
The
Not saying it's going to be good. I'm saying if it might be interesting.
thing
Yeah.
is, though, if he couldn't do that for the writing of The Witcher, he's not going to
Yeah.
be able to do it for 40k.
It depends. Was he in charge of The Witcher, or was it just, or was he just an actor and he had no control over creative?
Well, look at the result.
Well, so
And
that's,
I haven't.
Oh.
so that is what he's saying now, that he's avoided the mistakes of The Witcher and actually gotten people on board who at least don't hate the material and hopefully are fans of it.
Who?
What-
Just
Who?
don't hold.
Henry
Just don't
Cavill.
hire the law master from Last Jedi.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, so if I were him, again, personally, it's a case of that image has to be the first image that any writer sees coming into 40k, and then the understanding that that is Tuesday on whatever planet. That's not some fringe element of, oh, most of our story is going to have totally reasonable people with a 21st century mindset. No,
Yeah.
people are screaming litanies to the God Emperor, you know?
Huh?
Shit, I'm hearing shooting in Zelendogorsk.
We need just that song on repeat in in the writing room. Just let's be xenophobic. It's really in this year.
Hmm.
It's also going to be the trouble with fighting with the law itself, because for how long it's been and how much there's been, it's the sheer just like conflict of law.
Yeah. But at the same time, if you treat... if you keep it focused on one planet and the events on one... Or, hell, one sector. And then keep it all, not trying to sort of like... Okay, so if you're going to do 40k live... So you can't do Space Marines. You can't do anything to do with the Emperor or the Primarchs or anything like that. You've got to keep it all completely self-contained. You can't play with cards
Yeah.
that are that big, basically. But you can do, like, you've got quite some wiggle room to tell a different story on individual planets in the Imperium.
Yeah.
Just don't touch the big shit.
I think the big shit is going to come in the finale. I think we're going to see some like Space Marines come in and kick some ass in the end there. Like spend some CGI budget to really ramp it up at the
Yeah,
end of
that'd
the
be
season.
alright if you use them like super fucking sparingly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it. That's what I think. Because you need to sort of the hard sell to just go, oh yeah, we're not going to touch any of the interesting stuff in Warhammer. We're just gonna
Yeah.
gotta please the producers somehow.
But, and then the next problem... Sorry, so like, I'm bouncing between different things. Oh, hang on. God, there's loads of shooting going into Zelendogorsk. The next big problem you've got is the problem of scale, in the sense of, not that I waffle on about, but like physical scale of the different people.
Yeah.
Like, how do you I mean, the Lord of the Rings film did it well, but they had to plan everything so carefully.
Yeah.
What do you do when baseline humans only come up to, like, the nipples of your average Space Marine?
Yeah, not only that, but even if you use Space Marines sparingly, you've got Ogrins
Yeah.
and also Rattlings as well.
You've got such and fucking hell, a Primarch is like twice the size of a human.
Yeah. Then Big Daddy Emperor is even bigger.
How did... Ah! Shit!
You're right.
How did our shit?
There's head crabs.
That's normally a curry, isn't it?
So... I forgot what I was going to say.
Is it confirmed it's a movie that he's trying to make?
Not sure.
Because surely a TV series would be better just for how big it is.
Yeah. I'm not sure anything's been confirmed just yet.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be one of these TV series that people are going to like pretend doesn't exist.
Well, that's most of.
What you mean, season 8 Game of Thrones that they never made?
That would have been cool to see season 8. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish they did that. Shame Danny's still stuck on that board.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm not actually a fan of 40k. I never bought into the universe. It's again that problem of scale where everything is so massive. There's so many planets that everything is the same everywhere. Like there's no progress. There's stagnation. The rules seem to apply equally. That everything's just horrible and grim.
Yeah. Humanity is just going down the plug hole until total extinction.
Yeah, and I don't buy that when there's millions of planets. Some of them should just be happy and progressing and having fun.
Well, they are some, but they're not mentioned because where's the fun in that?
Well, people keep saying that, but like I don't like. Forgive me, I don't think that's strictly speaking true. Like not in 40k. Like in all stages of a planet's development, you don't have the hey, it's the 21st century and here's progress going on. No, it's all hell all the way down.
I should say as well. There's peace and prosperity and such, but it's 40k version, so they're still doing the Emperor shtick, but they're not under constant attack.
Your neighbour, it's still a state of terror in which your neighbours are dragged out and executed because there was a slight rumour that they've got like a Xeno pamphlet or some shit, you know?
Yeah.
Bernie, what the fuck is that like?
Oh, that didn't work.
There's still like the Sisters of or like your local like chapel of whatever, beating people with archeo flails just to show who's in charge.
And I get that, but at the same time, then you have to sort of, at least for my part, then you have to sort of say that, okay, the Imperium is control everywhere and all planets are sort of strictly monitored and bureaucracy works. Because when you get like planets that are farming planets or, you know, feudal planets or whatever they call it, it seems like,
Thank you, Mechanical Mind.
There's variation within the galaxy, except for you know, the common traits. I don't know. I never bought into that part.
But my point is more that like it's not like every time we see 40k, it's not we're not seeing the extremes. We're just seeing a slice of normal life.
Yeah.
And normal life is fucked in all echelons, in all stratas.
Yeah. I would say the variation you're on about. There's ogres and ratlings, but the variation could be described as just the fact of how like absolutely xenophobic the Imperium is, that anything strays from what they consider humans is instantly offed.
Yeah.
No questions, no research, no nothing, just nope, kill it, abomination.
Yeah, and also you've got to continually look out for chaos infiltration.
Yeah.
Because the same mechanisms that can be used to sort of unite and make things more efficient are also used by chaos to spread their influence and cults.
I would say that is one thing. The Imperium is a really good.
Your keyboard in that.
No, that's
sorry,
not me.
it's
That's
probably
me.
Sorry.
That's mine. But the Imperium is really good at bureaucracy and getting that shit down, but it's also a million planets, so of course there's going to be some breakdown somewhere. But we only ever see the interesting slices of life where it fucks up.
Yeah, I can see that. I just it's hard. It's a hard buy. For
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we now know where you need to go for the greater good.
Just remember though, the whole idea is that it doesn't work.
Ow, ow.
I think that's another trap that people fall into when they think about 40k, because they're like, oh, it's showing how efficient fascism is or whatever. No, the idea is that it doesn't work. That the whole thing is just Berlin in 1945, everything is coming apart, the Soviets are at the gates, and it's a case of arm every man, woman and child, and even then it won't be enough.
Yeah.
Like, the system doesn't work.
It's also how fucked the world is that the so-called quote-unquote good guys are the fascists, and everything is evil. But well,
Yeah.
fucking Games Workshop has them as good guys, but
But
they're not the good
they're
guys.
not the good guys.
Everyone's equally shades of shit.
And now we're entering me tapping the sign thing, which is exactly what starts to frustrate me, because everything I'm explaining is getting gradually eroded away by Games Workshop just chasing the money and not fucking it was all so clean, and now it's just moving further, because now it's all reasonable Marines everywhere, and Ultramar is the norm or whatever, and it's never mind. I'm just fucking whinging now.
It used to be hip and cool, but then they changed what is hip.
They
Three
follow.
of you have been whinging for the past.
Sorry, yeah.
For the past years, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think
Never
you've ever
seen
stopped
a Womble
Never
stream?
really stop. Yeah.
Sorry, we're boring you, Birdie. Sorry.
This is exactly
No,
the
it's
same.
okay,
He's
I'll
not on
just-
TeamSpeak, he's not streaming, he's still just talking to himself about this.
Maya called me a streamer the other day because we were playing video games and I was narrating what I was doing.
You gotta narrate what you're doing.
I mean, yeah. I so too, and then I got bullied for it.
Indeed.
Don't be the reaction channel type where you sit like a dead fish in the corner of the screen just staring.
Oh, I can't watch streams where the face cam is just there and the dude is staring off into the middle distance. It's like, emote!
It looks like they're being held hostage as well.
Yeah,
It
it's
looks
like, you know, have a reason for the camera there. Hang on.
Lulu is very emotive.
Yeah, as you can see, she's, very active.
Looks dead.
Oh god, it's all about 40k again.
Yeah.
Who is?
No, that was
Yeah, Lulu's, yeah.
emoting right now.
Oh.
fucker said I was gonna get a garden and all I've got is Primaris.
I was looking at some more bungalows and stuff, more little houses.
Ooh.
There was one of them that was fairly not bad. It's
Nice.
a bit close to a bypass though.
What's a bypass?
A motorway that goes around a
Oh.
city in order to divert traffic around it and not cause congestion.
Yeah, you bypass the city.
You
A
haven't-
bypass.
You need to send me them, because I have not been seeing them, and I like seeing
Oh,
them.
well, sorry. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm very happy in my apartment, and I won't be moving for like a couple of years at least, but I'm still like looking at land for sale and dreaming away. Like, I love
Land
looking
for
at-
sale? You're gonna like disappear into the woods and
No,
just build your own
honestly-
cabin?
Genuinely, when I get the chance to, I'm leaving everything behind and I'm becoming like a small farmer. That's it. Like, I'm gonna have some fucking goats. I'm gonna have some bees.
Like you're gonna be the.
Eh?
Sorry, I'm having a stroke here.
Stop stroking yourself.
Yeah.
Never.
I just wanna.
I've forgotten.
a
I've
bunch
forgotten
of
what
animals.
nationality you are, Birdie.
Hmm.
What nationality are you? Swedish?
I do not know which nationality I am, but I do like IKEA a lot.
I don't know. You're all funny Nord speakers.
No, I'm Swedish.
Don't you dare compare us.
Yeah, don't you dare compare us. They sound stupid. We do not sound
Yeah.
stupid.
No, wait, all the way around.
If this continues, I'll just call you both Danish and be done with it.
Honestly,
Oh, yeah, you-
that's when we both go against.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
not
know.
funny, man. Yeah.
That is the one thing that will like unionize upon. It's like, yeah, you know what? We don't like each other, but fuck the Danes.
Yeah, fuck the Danes.
What have the Danes done?
Well, we've only
Danish.
been at war with them for like 100 years.
Who starts the war?
Probably Denmark.
Yeah.
Probably.
We finished it though.
I thought the Finnish finished it.
No, the
Yeah.
Finnish like skied away. And then we were like, oh well, you know, we can't catch up to that.
Yeah, can you blame them with all these silly accents flying around? Ah, they fuck at that, and then went into the snow.
Strange people.
Or then I'm curious now. Like,
I'm curious.
Don't do it.
I want to figure out who won. Sweden has historically won the majority of the wars. Okay, thank you.
Edited by the President of Sweden.
Well, you know what? It's because at one point in the winter, so there's like a river, like a big body of water between Sweden and Denmark.
A sea?
No, it's not a sea. Like it's not a sea. I don't know what you'd call it. It's like a channel, maybe?
Thank you, bad luck. Thank you
It's
very
like
much,
a
bad luck.
passing of anyway.
The passing of water is not something you want to be going near.
We waited for it to freeze over, and then we went and took their capital. And that's how you do it.
It's a bit mean, to be honest.
Well, you know what? They speak really fucking well. We thought this could be ours. What are they gonna do about it?
Damn.
We asked them if they wanted it back, but we didn't understand them.
Yeah.
Well, they said they wanted this part in Sweden, and we were like, oh, no.
Did you
no,
say,
it's
do you have a
ours."
flag?
No, so there's a part in Sweden called Skåne, which has like a really strong accent because it's really influenced by Danish actually, because it was like the one point that we kept fighting over, and it
So
got.
what you're saying is it's actually Danish and you've stole it like monsters.
It's in the middle
Who
of
would
Sweden.
do that?
It's in the middle of Sweden.
And what are you gonna do that for? Put it back in the Danish place. I can hear blood pressure rising.
No, I'm fine. Just can't get a word out in here.
I made it.
What'd you do?
I climbed some pipes.
Hey Ducky, guess what?
What?
I made it.
Damn it. Angry typing.
Yeah.
Typey type.
Angry.
I wish to register a complaint.
No!
Okay.
So I finished that high on life game.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's okay, like gameplay wise, pretty standard. I think you really need to like the humor if you're gonna like the game.
Birdie.
Alright.
Furious typing.
Woe betide whoever's on the other end of that message.
What have you said? Apologize.
No, I'm not even
Not
fighting.
you.
I'm just typing. I'm just saying, oh, I was wrong because I misplaced where Skåne is. I don't know if I'm boosted. Sorry, I'll turn it.
No worries.
Need a booster seat?
Yeah, I shot some dude this morning in DayZ.
Hey, got
me.
some action.
Yeah, did you see it?
No.
Some guy wanted, like, he didn't say anything. He just ran straight into the clinic where I was. And I was speaking like, hey, dude, I'm here, whatever. And he just came around the corner with an AK, like, leaned around the corner with an AK, pointed at me.
Then you shot him.
Well,
So I shot him. And it was completely in self-defense. We're not going to talk about the fact that I double-tapped him immediately afterwards.
Yeah. Self-defense, yeah.
Self-defense, that's clearly.
No. So self-defense is if he's coming round attacking you, you have the right to double tap.
Well, no, he wasn't. Like, the second shot, he was lying on the floor bleeding to death.
Yeah, that's fine. That was a mercy kill.
Of course,
You're
yeah.
putting him out of his pain.
Of course. But yeah.
Still same character.
Bill
Trevor.
Bill Trevor.
Oh.
I said, did you not tie him up and just tell him about 40k?
So there were these shamans.
Yeah, that was my thing. Is it might be interesting and viable if he did like some of the early just little short stories. Like what is it, the Thunderstone?
Oh, yeah, I know the one you mean.
Yeah, just doing
Yeah,
that. That
you
would
could
be
do that.
interesting.
Like, do that, but never show the Emperor. To have him off screen as like a golden light.
You
Like-
mean like a Phantom Menace?
Yeah. No, you can show him, but don't show his actual face. Show him as he is, where he's like covered in the robes.
Oh yeah, but no, like show him in his like. So what I fear is that they're gonna like modern writers are gonna start speaking, putting words into the mouth of the God Emperor of Man, and they're just gonna make him sound stupid. Basically.
Right. I'm gonna head off.
Sorry,
Eh,
I am incredibly bored. No, I
Sure.
just need to head off because I got stuff to do tomorrow.
Cool. Well,
Bye,
have a good one.
everybody.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, it's
See you
lovely
later.
to see you.
Bye.
Bye.
Merry
Have a
Christmas,
good
Bye.
day.
Merry- yeah, Merry
Before
Christmas. So there were these shamans.
Yeah.
Just waiting to get dry.
And long ago, one killed the other.
Thank you, Metro. Thank you very much, Metro. So yeah, anyway, some dude ran into the clinic and I shot him with a gun. I took his gun.
I don't remember 40k starting like this.
Yeah. So I'm just waiting to
Also,
get
how the
dry.
fuck would you do the mechanic? Anyone from the Adeptus Mechanicus?
See, that's the thing. Yeah, it's so, it's
Like,
it's insane. The whole it's insane. The fictional setting is
Yeah.
fucking insane. How do you show it?
What is it? Balsarius Call. It's like when you see him by himself, he's like normal human size, but
Thank
in
you,
lore,
Bronze.
he's like 12 feet tall and a mechanical snake, essentially.
But
With
but
just
yeah, I mean,
robotic limbs and arms and mechadendrites coming off everywhere.
but I fear that it will go through the filter of television writer who is reading about 40k, but won't capture the insanity that is the day-to-day. You'll get like, normalcy. It will seem too 21st century.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, sorry if you forgive me, I might say something off. It's like someone posted a question in the 40k lore subreddit once. It's like, how does the Imperium see gay people or whatever? And I thought, like, they don't care. They just put like a las gun in your hand and point towards the end. They don't care if you're gay, straight, whatever. You're meat for the fucking grinder. Get in there and hold that gun before, and you'll last 3 seconds before you die, and then the next guy will shoot. They don't care about modern issues that we give a shit about.
It's weirdly progressive. Yeah.
Love who you're gonna love, as long as they're not xenos or corruption.
So long as it doesn't stop the tithe being paid or stops the enemies of chaos from, the enemy chaos from getting in. It's like, that sort of stuff is so irrelevant, it's hilarious in 40k.
Yeah.
But what I fear is that you're going to have modern writers go, oh no, this must be topical to modern day problems. And it's like, no, you haven't gotten 40k.
Here's the thing. Warhammer Classic as a TV series.
Oh, what? Like, with the beaky marines?
The what?
The beakies?
Beakies?
Sorry, what are we talking about? Oh, sorry, no,
No,
you...
Age
Yeah,
of
sorry,
Warhammer.
sorry. I'm with you.
Fantasy.
I'm wrong end of the stick. I just grabbed
Yeah.
that, sorry.
End times, not fucking Sigma.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Rat people? That's stupid.
I don't really
There
know
are
much
no
about
rat
it.
people in Barsings here.
How do you drive the backpack? Do I need to take it off?
All you need to know is Manfred von Carstein is a big fucking baby.
He is?
Yeah, he's the reason that we've got Age of Sigmar and not still end times.
Sorry, which one's Manfred? because I took the piss out of one of them.
The bald vampire.
Yeah, the bald
count.
one. BB made some fantastic art of him.
Yeah, what happened to that?
Oh yeah, that was
orc?
weird. That was really
Yeah.
weird.
Incredible work.
There's sexy vampires.
Yeah. Oh wait, sorry, I did get it dry. Holy shit. Yeah, she's absurdly
Yeah.
talented.
With Lucius and Hank von Trapp.
Yeah.
Fun crap.
Ah,
I love that, yeah. Oh, good shit.
And what was it? Was Lulu? Was it called Lulu the Big Bat?
Yeah, she was one of the... Sorry, speaking into chat, I played Warhammer Total War, and then I did what I normally do in a playthrough, which is where I name each of my generals and my agents one of my Twitch subscribers. And so you'd have all these, like, basically that. All the individual viewers would have their own little quirks. And at the very end of the playthrough, BB Dingo drew this huge, like, collage of all of them. Let me just find it for you.
Yeah, that one was great. I haven't seen it in years.
Yeah, she made like this incredible, like it was like a court of vampires, all celebrating their victory in the playthrough. Where the fuck is it? Hang on. Oh god, I don't even know what year it is. How do I search through images?
It's like 2017.
Yeah, 2017, I think.
Oh, was that the dwarf one?
There's a couple of them.
Was dwarf before or after the?
Dwarf was after.
After, right. You still owe us for the goblins.
Yeah, that kind of fizzled. Sorry. Hang on. Trying to find it. This should be the right year. Don't know why it's not here. Sorry, did you say 2017?
I think so. Yeah, could have been 16 as well, but I think 17.
I've just entered the Lulu pictures, so this was 2016.
Hmm. Been like 6 years. It's hard to pinpoint.
Yeah. No, look at Lulu. She's so tiny.
6th of October 2017 is apparently the vampire campaign credits posted by you.
Ow. Goddamn Vortigons. Was a holy shit, the animation for the Vortigons in Half-Life Alyx is just, yeah, I'm still impressed by that.
Yeah.
I have no idea where it is, sorry.
Ah.
No, sorry, I'm scrolling down, I can't find it. I don't know where it's saved.
Uh,
It's somewhere, I definitely got it saved somewhere. It must be on a hard drive. Don't know which one though.
I'll have a look for it.
Yeah, if it's, I did put out the high, what's it, the high definition links.
yeah. Discord has a pretty good search function.
Thank you, Silver. Thank you very much, Silver. And hi there, Badass. Hi there, indeed, Badass. But yeah, so BB Dingo just did some incredible art for Warhammer.
Yeah, they are really good.
But yeah, you had Hank Von Trapp. One of my. You had BB Dingo. She drew herself as like a ghost, didn't she?
Yeah.
Some sort of like spirit. She was a assassin spirit.
I think BB puts herself in all of them in
Yeah,
one way.
she
Normally is like a maid or something.
Yeah. And then you had Nep was like a. What was it? Lady something. Was it Lady Tigress? Was like the cavalry commander, and she's at the back with Nep as her attendant.
Who was the big chunky monster dude?
Clark. There was a smelly general who smelled for some reason.
Yeah.
He had the stat that he smelled.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Clark the Viking? Where am I?
Could
I'm
be.
here. I think so. Thank you, Aldo West. I could go to Cherno and see if my tent's still there.
Oh yeah, the Vargulf.
Yeah, the big vampire bat thing.
Yeah. Big lumbering monster thing.
Wait, Pal Ride has found it, but he can't post a link.
You can send it to me or
Can you send it to
Duck?
Duckslayer or Umlaut in the chat?
For us.
Sorry, I can't have non-mods posting links because then they'll just post like spam shit. that an animal? No.
Hang on. Ah, there we go. Oh, this is seriously really good.
You found the exact one?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, look at this, chat. Look at this. So this was, again, context for those just joining. Look at that. So this was just after the playthrough that we did. So every single character there is one of the Twitch subscribers in their vampire form. So, yeah. So you had the lore character, Manfred, there, with 3 of his loyal attendants. Again, I wish I could remember the names. They were all labelled, weren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I've got a thing, so I'm going to scroll past through all your update posts.
Oh, you found the actual...
So I know the lady on the right with a bit of a bulge. That's
Von Trapp, yeah. And that's Bubu serving the meals.
Yeah, Bubu's bottom left is the Wraith.
But it's like just the talent on that woman. It's like fucking hell.
Yeah.
She's an unbelievable artist. Like I just like I literally went into Paint or whatever and just like put some vague shapes on the thing, saying like have some things happening here and have a window here, and then she comes back with this. Yeah, there's a really high definition version somewhere.
I shall hunt it. It might be for patrons.
Thank you, Summer Girl, and German. I definitely posted the link out. I can't remember where.
Is it not in the old Twitch message thing for subscribers?
Oh shit, you're right. It would be, wouldn't it? Yeah. Oh, hello. Cock-a-doodle-doo to you too. Hang on. Oh. Is the game good now, says Original. What, DayZ? Nah, shit. Okay. Struggling to store all my stuff. Okay. Anyway, sorry, for the people just joining, I'm roaming around as Trevor, still trying to survive. At least I'm over my illness now. I'm going to head back and see if I can find that tent that I deployed. Get it somewhere a bit more safe. I also need to look for a saw. If I can find... Actually, a saw would be...
emails from Twitch only go back to 2017, looks like.
A saw would be my top priority, because then I can build a crate that I can bury shit in.
Yeah, I tried to find, like, old Twitch emails.
Oh, that's a good shout. Wasn't there that old, Yeah, didn't I have, like, a track of all of the units? I had, like, an old...
I've already found
an old Google Doc?
Yeah.
Yeah, I found the doc, but no, it doesn't have the art on it.
Oh.
I have the link, but I don't have... It doesn't have any art on it.
Hang on, let me have a look. Is there one that... Yeah, how weird. Aha, hang on a second. I found something. Okay. I found the one with the names.
Okay. Hey!
There.
You need to sort out your files.
There we go. Gary was the Vargo.
Gary, yeah.
Gary Johnson?
No, this is before Gary was about.
Yeah.
It might have predated Harry, actually.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Bionic Babe the Bloody, my assassin. Vassal the Siren, she was another assassin. Hank Von Trapp, I can't remember if it was an assassin or a general.
Let me pull the Google Doc if I can get it.
And then, yeah, that's it. Lucius the Intelligent and Sugar Plum Fairy the Ruthless. They were both my generals, weren't they? But then I remember Lucius the Intelligent, didn't we reverse it? He used to have the trait Dumb in the playthrough that I lost. And so then we switched him to Intelligent when in the next playthrough.
Yeah, it could be, yeah.
There you go, I've sent the link to the Google Doc.
Cool. But yeah, but anyway, the point is BB's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Total War Warhammer 3 yeah. Not wishing to whinge, but like the more I played that game, the more I realized how bad it was.
Which one?
Warhammer. And then the company that made it kept making they kept basically making relatively small expansions and then calling them 2 or 3. And they'd reuse most of the assets and some of the animations and then charge $39.99. Like they got really money grubbing. And then they did this Then they did this thing called Regiments of Renown, where they basically just upped the stats of certain units, gave them a dark color, and then shipped them as part of DLCs for $5.99 on Steam.
Yeah.
And it was sleazy, like really unpleasantly sleazy. Like all of Creative Assembly, and it got my goat.
Yeah.
Because I was like, you're fucking people. You're pretending that this expansion pack, because like I fucking worked in software development. I know that this doesn't take as much effort once you've got the engine. You've outsourced. In fact, they did. They had a studio that they'd outsourced work to. So I can't say like 100% for sure, but I would strongly suggest that they're probably outsourcing most of this work to a foreign studio where it's cheaper to do it. Again, I can't back that up 100%, but I'm willing to bet money on it. So yeah, they got sleazy. They got really sleazy. They did Scorpy, but here's the difference, sir. They did the expansion pack thing in the prior Total Wars, but they were expansion packs. So you had Medieval 2, and then it was followed by Kingdom, which I got from PC World for the price of, I think, like £10 at the time. And then before that you had Shogun, and then after that it was the Mongol invasion. Yes, they would always follow up their main game with expansion packs, but they wouldn't charge $39.99 for them and pretend that they're the second game in the series. They wouldn't call them Shogun 2, Shogun 3, Shogun 4. Basically, they were pretending that their normal expansion pack like procedure, they were basically milking their customers. They were doing what they'd always done, but they were pretending, they were forcing everyone to pay full price. I didn't like it. It sat ill with me. And then I actually went into the game files at one point. I was like considering like just doing a bit of like preliminary thoughts about a video. I noticed that some of the units were literally just using the same animation files. They had changed nothing. Certain cavalry units and some sort of big dragon? It was identical. I could like they were just using the same animation files. Recycling work, repackaging it, retexturing it, and then selling it for $39.99. Scummy.
Yeah, I don't know how much money they spent on those last 2 entries.
But again, character. Sorry, I'm ranting again. They didn't charge $39.99 where they did it previously. Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, I'm saying I don't know how much it cost to develop those last 2 entries.
Yeah,
it's a difficult thing to say. They did a lot with the campaigns and balance and stuff. I'm not sure if that weighs up for the fact that it didn't have to redo all the base animations and the world design and the textures and the engine. I'm not sure.
Well, come on. I mean, you and I know that once you've got the engine and everything sorted, once you've got the tools,
sure, it's
way easier.
It's lots easier, yeah. But that's also factored into like the cost, like that the first game with a new engine has to bear most of the cost for the second. Like you have to earn more money relatively on the second few entries to make up for the fact that you were allowed to make a new engine for your first game. It's a difficult equation. Not saying they're not scummy because the regiments of renown are kind of shit, clearly. But it's hard to tell.
As much as I probably should be reasonable, and I should go like absolutely 100%. It's more complicated. Like I'm just a fucking customer. Like I don't really give a fuck about the welfare of the company. I just don't want to get shafted. You know. I just when I buy a product, I don't want to be like, oh look, here's an expansion pack for it, $39.99. Like that's as far as. Basically, my argument is not nuanced. I just don't want to feel like I'm being cheated.
Yeah. You want value for your money. Yeah. That's what it's called, Art. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bang for your buck, I guess.
And so I
bang you
bought.
for a buck.
And so yeah, I bought the expansion packs and shit a lot, and then suddenly they just started spiking in price, and I'm like, oh Jesus. I don't know. I don't want to fucking bitch.
Yeah.
I can't say the word. Someone say it for me.
Consumer advocacy.
There we go. But yeah, someone needs to look out for them, because if we keep
Harry,
on doing this,
we're just chilling out and chatting. Feel free to join us.
The company has to do this to get by. Yeah, they'll just take you for. It's like a scammer. They'll take you for every nickel and dime they can.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
I wanted to come in and be mean for a second.
Be mean?
Well, you said you wanted to get your bang for your buck out of your money, right? I was like, so then how long have people been waiting for their last bullshit?
I know.
It's not a bullshittery though.
Why? That's not bullshit.
I know. I'm really getting nervous now because I'm like, oh god.
Don't be, because we know your production.
Everyone will love it.
No,
Yeah,
but that's the trouble. It's not for everybody. So, you know, I need to get it done. I need to get it done quickly and get on with the bullshittery.
Womble.
I know.
We know that it takes time to make your products. So, and we are fully aware and invested as one of your investors.
Shut up and take my money.
As one of your shareholders.
Well,
I expect a good return on this video after it's released.
Well, I've got some good news for you. I've been inspired.
What, you finally give me the whiskey?
I've been inspired by the behaviour of an unrelated company, and I'm now upping all Patreon tiers to $39.99, even though I haven't changed the amount of work that I'm doing for it. In fact, I'm going to outsource it to a company in Indonesia, so I have to pay less money, and still $39.99 for.
What, you doing Blizzard?
I'm doing a Creative Assembly.
No, Blizzard was the one that outsourced it to like a Indonesian mobile game company.
Was it? Oh yeah.
That was, what was it? Warcraft 3.
Yeah.
The new edition, I guess.
Yeah, the new edition,
No,
and they have. He's just here to say mean stuff.
Right.
Yeah, he does it.
Yeah.
Ow.
I
But
really
yeah,
need this, but...
they did that, and they've also taken away your ability to get the old one. So you have to get the shitty one now.
Yeah, that's got me. Oh, no, rock.
Rock?
Yeah, the rock fell.
I need to find a saw.
Yeah, Womble. What microtransactions are you adding to your Patreon?
Well, if you pay X amount, you'll get the subtitles in a different font. Actually, no, you get the subtitles. I'm not adding the subtitles unless you pay the DLC or whatever.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you're just going to get the normal video without subtitles.
Can't just say that's a Creative Assembly thing, and I don't care the reason for, like, oh, it's to get around certain regions' rules. Putting blood as a DLC in a Warhammer game is fucking disgusting.
Sorry, what?
Blood is a paid DLC in Warhammer, Total War Warhammers.
Oh god, really?
Yes. £4 for blood.
Jesus.
That's
In
a
a
reasonable price for blood.
In a Warhammer game, in Warhammer 3, where one of the factions is fucking Khorne.
Wait, sorry, this is something I didn't know? Really?
It's been in all of them, I believe, or at least number 2 and 3.
They're so scummy.
And it may be to get around some like certain countries' rules, but the fact that they're even charging for it, it's like, make it a free DLC then, don't fucking charge for it.
Creative Assembly, everybody. Yeah, they're horrible.
Yeah, it's actually called Blood for the Blood God free. For £3, you can have blood in your game, where the Blood God is one of the factions.
Fucking mod it in. To have some dude mod it in on Steam for free.
No, here's the thing. It's just blood for the fights. You can have rivers of blood in the on the map, just as long as it's not coming out of anyone.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Because we all know Korn and his favourite demon Scarbrand is they hate blood.
But they love
In
jam.
the black, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, where do you find a saw in DayZ? Because I need to find one. Are they in sheds?
Could look in the blockbusters.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, I just feel like I'm whinging the stream.
Yeah.
What else can we talk about?
I think they're in sheds, houses, probably around construction sites.
I can recommend you
Sort
some
of
games.
industrial areas.
Ow.
Yeah, same.
No.
Yeah, it'll take your mind off Warhammer and Total War Warhammer.
Ooh, machine gun.
No, I don't really care.
With the best kind of and show you how DLC should be done.
Mm.
With new Outer Wilds DLC, Echoes of the Eye. Hurry up and fucking play it.
Nah.
Yes.
I will say I agree with Umlaut on the how DLC should be done bit. That's my go-to example.
Yeah, it is
No.
the price of a DLC, but it feels genuinely like another game.
So, Subnautica Below Zero, is it? Yeah, Below Zero.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I expect from a DLC, and that's what I expect to get. And Outer Wilds is what I hope for, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't expect people to reinvent the wheel or do anything fancy with the DLC. I just expect more of the same in a different setting.
Yeah, Outer Wilds, it felt like a return to the classics of a DLC.
Well, it just...
Well,
aside from...
You go.
No. Because it felt so refreshing to play a game where the creatives have actually sat there and thought it through.
Yeah.
They did the amazing thing of let's think and plan through what the thing is going to look like before we develop it.
Yeah.
And so
Well,
it all comes
they've
together.
They've done the same with the DLC as well.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
not
God.
that bad.
My weapon was jammed and I didn't notice.
If only you paid £3, then it could have been blood.
Yeah, the weapon jam DLC.
I'm just thinking of that film. Have you seen Spaceballs?
No, actually.
Oh, I need to send you the clip for Spaceballs. We've been jammed.
Oh, yeah. We ain't found shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen many scenes.
Oh yeah, with the Combing the Dead. We
Yeah.
ain't found shit. Still, probably one of the best written scenes is when is now? Then. When? Just now. When did we pass now? Just then. Then? Now.
That's Tuvok, isn't it? The actor that plays the guy we haven't found shit.
Yeah,
I think so.
I saw him. I think it was a YouTube short or some shit where you see him combing like some sand in his kitchen, and he's like, "I've done all this. I'm this actor. I've been on Star Trek, but everyone knows me as a dude who says we ain't found shit."
It's just a delivery there. That's excellent.
Are we being too literal?
It's me. Would I lie?
What else can we talk about?
It's a bit sad that John Candy passed.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you.
He played Barth in that film.
Ah.
What else is there?
Yeah.
I feel like all the games I sort of like are the ones that they stick to their theme. Even if that's like we're gonna wink at the camera and we take the piss out of the player and ourselves all the time. If you just stick to that, I kind of respect it.
Yeah, it's
Just don't flake on your theme.
Flip flop.
Yeah, don't flip flop.
Yeah.
Be what you are.
Yeah. and also pay attention to the little details.
Yeah, that too, definitely.
Like, don't implement something and then fucking half-ass it, and it barely fucking works.
Yeah, don't add multiplayer to Spec Ops: The Line, for example. Just
Oh, God.
don't do that.
Did they do that?
They did
Yeah.
do
Oh,
that, yeah.
good heavens.
I think the publisher didn't get the concept, honestly.
Honestly, I'd say fair play to the publisher, because it's a odd concept.
It is an odd concept,
Yeah.
but yeah.
It's a gritty war game that's secretly something else.
Yeah. Oh, it took me in so well, too. I thought
Yeah.
it was just a war game.
So, speaking to the audience, if you haven't played a game called Spec Ops: The Line, do play it immediately. Read nothing about it.
Yes.
Just go
Like
in.
You should play Outer Wilds DLC
Yes.
because of the eye.
Go in thinking that it is like a Call of Duty type game, and then suddenly, it's not. And it's very good. You'll never play it again,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but still, it's like, ooh, my god, that was amazing.
Yeah. I made the mistake of thinking it was just a shooter game and watching a review from it, and it got spoiled. So.
Oh, no!
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. It's the double-edged sword of that kind of cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Posing is just a generic shooter.
Yeah.
That some people like me will fall for it and just think it is a generic shooter and not play it.
Yeah. It's just another cover-based shooter, and then, oh no.
Turret.
People are
Well,
trying to barter with you at the moment.
Silent, I would say it's a shitty FPS. The gameplay's amazing, but I wouldn't call is what it's trying to do tacked on in any way. I'd say the FPS part is tacked on. Like, its whole structure is wrapped around its central premise. But I'm not going to talk about it, because, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. People are bartering, saying they'll play Line if you play Oberdin.
I'm sure I will. Seriously, I'm the more you whinge about...
We know,
won't-
but it's become a thing now, you know.
I know,
It's,
I know.
Yeah, it's a thing. You're never escaping it.
Yeah.
And if we
sure.
stop, then you'll think we're using reverse psychology. Yeah. But we're actually using reverse
But if
psychology.
I play it, then it will show you that it works, and you'll keep
Oh, right.
whinging.
I've
So
got,
I must never play it ever.
Oh, right.
I've got
That's
no
true.
psychology, so I'll just
Ah.
keep doing it anyway. Head empty, only Outer Wilds DLC, Echoes of the Eye.
Yes. I'm sure I will. One day, maybe.
Yes, I want that day to be within my lifespan.
I'll try to hang on for a bit, Umat.
I've not got long, I've only got 40 years.
Yeah.
Ah, dear.
Yeah, Superliminal is also a good game.
What's it about?
It's a puzzle game. It's not particularly like deep or story driven, but it's a good little puzzle game where it's like where you grab it determines the size, so you can like start playing with the world. It's what was it? Euclidean? Is it non-Euclidean? Aspects.
Non-Euclidean space.
Yeah, it's got aspects of that, and it's quite good and quite interesting.
Oh, I sat down. Sorry,
It's
flip-flopping.
Can I just say, it's also got multiplayer that they added, and it is genuinely hilarious. Because it's basically a race to get to the end of the puzzles while you're fucking each other over.
Nice.
Okay, now you can talk, Womble.
I was just gonna say, I sat down. I tried to
There you
watch
go.
John
Yeah.
Wick 3, Parabellum or whatever it is. What the fuck?
It's not up to par with the other two, is it?
It was unwatchable.
Well,
Like
they're making a fourth.
it got to the point where don't want to do spoilers, but John Wick was doing something. He wandered off to find somebody, right? And I was trying to sort of go, why is he trying to find this character? And this character turns up, and then he says like, your next move is to do this, to prove your loyalty. And I was like, okay. And I thought, well, who is this character going to care about to prove loyalty? And then he just like name drops some guy that he knows. It was so weirdly structured, is my point. Like, I couldn't figure out what the characters wanted to do or why. and the rest of it was just fighting scenes that went on all the time.
I like the action scenes.
It had
not the movie so much.
Yeah. Did it? The action scenes in those movies are always solid.
Yeah.
But did it have like the same as like Rise of the Skywalker, where it's just everything feels more to move the plot along than to actually tell a story?
Well, it's I don't know.
We have to go to this place. Why? Because the plot demands it. All right. What's your motivation? Nothing. The plot just demands it.
Yeah. Yeah. Ah, gun cleaning kit. It was
Like,
very strange.
Yeah, the first one is like motivations of John Wick are pretty clear.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fairly simple
Yeah.
plot-wise.
With that fucking pencil.
And that really works. That's kind of what works with it. And then it gets more and more convoluted with more and more underground conspiracy stuff. And it's like,
Yeah.
okay, maybe we can just,
Yeah.
And where the film ended... Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, I was done.
Where the film ended was kind of like where I thought the film was going to live. So, without wishing to do spoilers,
It's which movie you were talking about?
3, Parabellum.
Right, 3.
So, you know the final bit with Lawrence Fishburne? And what he's going to do now? Like, I thought that would be the whole film now. Like, he's just this self-destructing missile that's just going to go off crazy in all directions because of what he did in number 2.
Yeah.
But he kind of like... He had a goal that I didn't feel made any sense for the whole film. And then it only really got on track, or rather where I thought it was going to go, at the very end. And then the film ended.
Wait, don't you have the 4th to look forward to? In cinemas soonish?
Oh, and also, can I do another slight whinge? Do you have it, right?
What happens if you say no? It's never stopped you before.
Do you have this thing where a character is introduced, right? But they are way too young, and therefore you cannot take them seriously?
Yeah.
Effectively, they introduced a character, and she's got like this, she's got this power and authority. But I'm like, how old are you?
Is this going to be like, what's her name from Game of Thrones? The Bear Island lass?
Well, not really, because in that context, like, she's a kid. Like, it's through birthright.
Yeah, but it's like in the later ones, they turned her into this just like super macho child of doom.
Well, she got killed immediately.
Yeah, well, she stabbed a giant in the.
Oh,
in the
yeah,
eye
yeah.
because
No.
just
Oh, God,
randomly-
you're making me remember season 8. Fuck you. God damn it. Yeah, you're right, actually. But no, it's a character turns up, and they wield authority or whatever, and they're ordering people around. But then you look at them and you're like, aren't you in your 20s or some shit? And like the Matrix, you know the recent Matrix film? It did that with a character called Bugs, I think? And she's like
Bugs.
22. Is it Bugs?
Bugs.
What's her name?
I've never seen it, but I'm just shocked that someone's called Bugs. I haven't heard anyone being called Bugs since the 1930s mafia film.
I'm like, did I get it wrong? What's her name?
It's like Bugs Malone. Okay? No, I'm just laughing at the ridiculousness, not calling it fucking not calling you out. I'm calling them out.
Long story short, I'm just saying that she's like in her early 20s and she's the captain of one of these vessels. And I'm like, no. You'd be like, no. Like, Lawrence Fishburne was like in his, 40s or something? In the first Matrix, and he was the captain, and his second in command, Carrie, like, she was in her almost 40s. It's weird when casting goes so young.
She must have tried spinning. That's a good trick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It's a bit weird when they try to cast like really young actresses or actors to play roles they're really not suited for.
But like positions of authority.
Yeah. Especially when they sort of have that scene where they have to show up the much older, more experienced person.
Yeah.
That they're better than them.
Yeah.
Answer a question and say, "Oh no, you're wrong. Actually, it's like this," and then they're all flustered and embarrassed.
Yeah. Naomi's 22 in the chat and thinks I'm just old. Well, the thing is, 22-year-old me didn't know shit. Like
Are
22.
you calling your viewers stupid?
No, I'm calling me at the age of 22 stupid. Like, I know that now, but I didn't know that when I was 22. But I'm
so
like,
you're saying they're stupid, but they just don't know it.
yeah,
Fair enough.
yeah. Like they'll realise. Like when you get so Naomi, you're 22. When you're 36, you'll look back on your 22-year-old self and just go, "What the fuck was I thinking?"
To be honest, I look at myself 22 days
Yeah.
ago, and I go, "What the fuck am I thinking?"
So like, yeah, it's just when a film has like an incredible Jesus Christ. I thought it was
The film has Jesus Christ. Oh, the Saviour is born.
sorry, a naked man just stepped out from the fucking doorway.
It's Jesus. He's risen again.
And he's back down.
There. Yeah.
I don't remember Jesus being double tapped.
Yeah.
in
God
the
damn it,
Bible.
Womble.
It's
Technically,
another 3 days.
technically, Jesus was double tapped.
Did he die second time out? What happened after he risen? Didn't he like just fuck off into the sky? I can't actually remember.
Yeah, what happened? I don't know. I'm not religious.
I think
You
it's all a bit
what
vague.
happened to Jesus?
Yeah, I can forgive the young prodigy thing if
Yeah.
if it's shown that they don't really have the experience in some areas to deal with the real world.
Yeah. What? You mean no one's like Rey Skywalker who can do everything instantly?
Yeah, like they're a bit naive and they're a bit gullible. For example, they're like a tactical genius, but they're gullible around people. For example, just some flaw that makes me think, okay, this is an actual person who lacks some life experience. They're just really good at one thing, or some things.
Sure, but personal experience is a completely different thing from having authority within an organization,
Yeah.
like a military or whatever. Oh, speaking of which, hello. Just found a military zombie. Damn. Thank you. You want some water? Thank you very much. You want some water?
Is Peter Cushing in some slippers? And so that'll take the tension out of any scene with Grand Moff Tarkin. Is if you zoom out, he's wearing slippers.
Where the fuck am I? Must be here.
In Brighton, Womble, wake up,
Yeah.
escape.
Go this way. Ah, dearie me.
Where am I supposed to go?
Well, you still playing Blue Shift?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of a thing they've gotten better at in game design, is sort of indicating where you're supposed to go.
Welcome
Yeah.
to early 2000s shooters.
Yeah.
It's like you've gotten the green card, now good luck finding the door.
Yeah.
There are enemies this way. I must be going in the right direction.
Yeah.
Or it's the fucking Hexam one where it's like a door has opened in another realm. I beg your pardon.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to go through all the levels looking for the random locked door that is suddenly unlocked.
So I was playing I was trying to play a game called Estatica 2, and it's this like run around a medieval castle type game. Shit, hang on. From like 1996, and right at the beginning of the game, so there's this well, like this portcullis that's guarded by this giant creature that punches you whenever you go near, and so you can't proceed out of the castle. You can't leave. That's like your main exit. And so, at the midpoint of the game, for all of about 3 seconds, you walk into a room, and you can see one of the same type of creatures drink from a bottle on the ground, and then he dies. He poisons himself.
Ah, a clue.
And the animation plays once and then never again. And if you missed it because you backtrack out the door, like even for a moment, that's it. It'll never play again. And that is the clue that you're meant to pick up one of these bottles, go to the gate, and then the enemy will punch you and grab it from your hand.
Well, how can he do it multiple times? He's dead.
Sorry?
How can the man drink from it multiple times? He's dead.
Yeah.
Sorry, did I say that? I meant like it only happens once.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Right. Okay.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah. I
the
get what you're saying.
It's like the suicide bomber instructor.
Yeah.
Pay attention, class. I'm only going to show you this once.
So I never escaped the starting castle for like fucking years as a teenager when I played that game.
Oh, I found a neatly piled stack of boxes. I think I found the right way.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
The other early 2000s shooter thing.
Yeah.
Boxes. Your
Yeah.
best friend.
Did any of you play Nintendo? What's it called? Not Nintendo 64. Donkey Kong 64 on the Nintendo 64?
No.
Oh god, it was really fun. But there's one point where you have to beat the old arcade game inside the game to progress, and I just could not do it.
How
I was
very
stuck there
meta.
for months, and then I gave up and played something else.
Yeah, the 3 games I had for the N64, because it was at my childminders, was Ocarina of Time, GoldenEye, and Star Fox. And I think Star Fox was the one I played the most.
Ocarina of Time was one of my early
I-
favorites.
There was like a save for group, so I'd just load it up and go and just fish.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I never caught the Zeldas.
You've never got, like, make it sound like an STD.
Yeah, like I never
God,
played
he's
any
got
of the
the Zelda.
games. Yeah.
He's got the Zeldas.
Yeah.
They'll be coming out in Triforce soon.
Yeah, some antibiotics will clear that up.
Yeah.
No, Ocarina of Time was fantastic.
I hear it's a masterpiece.
Oh, it is. It is.
Yeah. It's a really good example of actually like managing to transition genres, which a lot of games and what's the word for, not icons, but like game series and stuff failed to do that transition from 2D to 3D.
Mario did so well as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it basically just followed the same formula.
Yeah, yeah.
Was it, which one came first? Was it Mario? I think it was.
Mario, yeah. Yeah, Mario was the first one with like real 3D.
Yeah.
You know, flashy and shiny.
Shiny and chrome.
Did you play the either of you played the Fallouts, the original ones?
No.
No.
You should. They're really good.
I watched my friend play it and it looked intimidating.
Yes.
A young me.
The only thing I've seen the originals of was a speedrun.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sent it to you because you might enjoy it, but it's a guy named Tomato Anus.
Tomato
Yes, that's-
Anus.
Yes, that's his name. He's American, so he's Tomato Anus. But yeah, it's a speedrun to that at Games Done Quick.
Yeah.
And he does Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Fallout 3, New Vegas, and 4 in about 2 and a bit hours.
Yeah.
But it's just really fun because it's also his like explanations of all the exploits that they're using. Because he does it in a very clear, concise way that you don't need to know game jargon to understand.
Yeah. Yeah, they're very I would recommend anyone who's just generally curious. They are a bit intimidating, but they're also very different in tone compared to the Bethesda Fallouts. Much more grimdark in such a way that I really personally prefer.
I never played the original Half-Life until I was like 30, I think.
Oh god, you're that old.
Yeah. That's like 3 years ago, by the way. It's not too long ago.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
You're almost as ancient as Womble.
Kark, run for cover
Never-
the moment
never
you hear a
got that.
wolf howl.
Like, no one recommended it to me. It was like, oh yeah, Half-Life, sure, yeah, whatever. Everyone was just playing CS anyway. And then I tried playing it when I was younger, but I got stuck early on and couldn't find the way forward, as I'm doing right now, actually.
Here's the thing, the first time I played Half-Life was on the PS2.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There was a Half-Life for PS2, and it was... Yes. It existed. Stiger.
I was actually surprised that the Combine weren't introduced in Half-Life 1 when I finally played it, because
Oh, really?
they were everywhere in Half-Life 2. So like, oh yeah, they're probably established in Half-Life 1, and they're like, no, they're not. They're just here now.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
It's a bit weird, but at the same time, that's kind of how Half-Life fixed it. Was just like, Gordon's in storage and you're with Gordon, so a lot of shit's happened. Goodbye.
Yeah.
You've been locked in the back of a locked in a fridge for the past couple of decades.
You see that? I'll go ahead.
In DayZ, I'm just arriving at the tent that I placed down a few streams ago. It's pretty clear that it's been detected.
Is there a landmine in it?
That's what I'm worried about.
Well, let us know. Scream loudly if you find a landmine.
Yeah, remember, the standard practice is to throw yourself 100 feet up in the air and scatter yourself over a wide area.
Amazingly, the stuff that I put in there is still there. And there's a box of nails? Who leaves a box of nails?
Someone's been touching. Someone's watching and sniffing your tent.
It's a secret Santa.
Yes. It's a pipe bomb.
Well, I want the tent.
At Womble, they didn't seal anything. They just went to go and sniff the crotch of all your trousers.
Right.
That's not useful, damn it.
Damn it, I'm really slow because I can't put it in my back. Maybe I can.
Oh, that would be horrendous to do.
Hmm?
You let them keep the nails, but you unpack them and put them one each. It's like just surrounding the tent as a single nail. That's something you should be able to do, is like put some nails in a board and then lay it down flat just to catch people out.
Bit of a dick move. Something that I would do, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, welcome to fucking Chinaris.
Yeah.
And then, like, they're in pain, but if they've got, like, military boots or heavy boots, it doesn't get them, but it causes a loud noise because they've now just got a wooden board stuck to the foot.
I need those. Damn it, how am I going to carry this 22mm pistol that I really need?
In your teeth.
I'll leave something behind. Damn it.
Top up your food, eat all your food and drinks and such.
Yeah, could do. It's taking up 4 slots, just the chicken.
Eat the chicken.
Okay, I can run with the tent in my pack, that's good. It's mainly just this gun that I need. Okay, drop that, drop that. Got lots of individual types of bullets that have no place to go.
So I've mentioned Hunt Showdown before, right? Probably a lot. I'm afraid it's sort of getting to the point where it gets really complicated to get into.
Oh, really?
Because they keep adding stuff. Not bad stuff, mind, just more stuff. And it makes for more variety and more gameplay options, but it's gotten rather complicated to sort of pick up, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like tons of new guns and bullet types and perks and stuff like that. All quite well balanced and useful, really, but still.
Yeah.
Like, where do you start?
You start by getting killed like everyone else.
Ah. Yeah, probably true.
Hold on, what the fuck is this? December 20th, 2022. Man with World War I explosive lodged in his rectum sparks bomb scare. Hospital evacuated.
Isn't that a plot of Grey's Anatomy?
Yeah, yeah. Not in his rectum, though. He's been shot by an RPG. And he's, like, stuck in his chest or something.
Yeah, what was that episode? There was... Like...
Well, an 88-year-old had a large caliber shell up his backside.
Right.
In a French hospital.
Yeah, sorry, the Grey's Anatomy, like, old memory coming back. Dude had, like, a bazooka round in him.
Yeah, yeah.
And, like, it was being held by Wednesday Addams?
Yeah, wait, was it?
Like, the paramedic lady that came in was Wednesday.
Ah, right.
What's her name? Christina Ricci. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, like, they couldn't pull it out because it might blow up, and they were over the oxygen tanks for the hospital?
Why were they there?
Because they built the surgery over the top of the oxygen tanks?
Then just move it somewhere. Move.
No, they couldn't move it, see, because it might blow up.
Well, they got it into the surgery.
Well, they didn't know he had an explosive in him.
How do you not know someone has a bazooka around
Hi there,
him?
Calla. It's just a public server.
Well, he just woke up with some, light pain in his chest.
One with a high
He
pop.
Decided to take a checkup. Then they discovered he had a bazooka around in it.
Yeah.
How did you not see, like, the fins sticking out
Yeah.
of it?
Because
they were-
Wednesday
yeah.
was holding it.
Yeah. To be fair, if Wednesday Addams is holding, like, something in his round, I can expect the doctors to be a bit distracted.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
Yes, yes.
They were like, everything's fine, I'm sure, whatever.
Thank you, Alistar. Thank you very much, Alistar. And Chromalis. And you want some water. And Harold. Holy shit. Thank you, Harold.
Almost 8 inches long and more than 2 inches wide.
No?
Well, that's a fairly large bomb he shoved up his ass.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, there's a picture of it removed. Hopefully cleaned.
Hang on a minute. I have to do something very important.
No, Womble, put the World War I munitions down.
Oh, it's a dog.
Someone in the chat just said their operation room is almost directly above the oxygen tank. Stop building them! What happens if a man with a bazooka round in his chest comes in?
Yeah.
You have to prepare for these eventualities.
You have to learn from history. Or you will be doomed to repeat it.
Or you'll be doomed to have a slow motion sequence in which the main character gets showered by the other orderlies after some dude blows up and showers her with gore.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that nurse has to have an on-off, like, hot-cold romance thing with the bomb disposal man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you'll be doomed to make this TV show for like 25 years.
Yeah. Oh god, are they? They're not still making it, are they?
They're still making it. Yeah.
Hold on, a hot on and off.
Yeah, there was a hot bomb disposal guy.
Yeah, hot on and off. That applies that he keeps coming back. Why is there so many bombs in Grizz?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was wrong. There's only 19 seasons. Sorry, I was exaggerating.
19 seasons?
Yeah. Well, no, that's a Simpsons is like on what 30 now, or near enough.
Yeah, yeah. Off topic entirely. Womble, have you heard the story about when Campbell was trying to reinvent their pasta sauce?
I've heard it told by Jim Sterling when he talked about extra chunky sauce.
Yes, exactly.
Prego, wasn't it? It's an American brand.
Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, I think I've... But you tell it for the audience.
You've got Prego?
Oh, right.
Feel free.
So Campbell was struggling to sell their pasta sauce.
Thank you, Decam.
When they tested it, it was better than the competition's pasta sauce. But they couldn't sell it. They were not selling very well. So they hired a guy called... I actually have a tab up. Howard Moskowitz to fix it for them. And he basically told them, there is no perfect pasta sauce. Just give up on that concept. And he made like, or had them make 25 or something different kinds of pasta sauce. Just go completely wild with it, with lots of garlic and lots of spice and chunkiness and lots of other sort of weird things. And then he had it tested with like thousands of people. And he found out that there were like lots of different sauces that people liked, not just the one that Campbell thought was perfect. And specifically one of them was an extra chunky pasta sauce, and no one else was making that. So they decided, hey, we'll go for this, and they made like 600 million, I think, in quite a short while, because it turned out no one had thought to ask if people wanted chunky pasta sauce. Everyone was just trying to make the perfect pasta sauce.
Just to tell you, Ducky, cyanide's taking the piss out of how you say pasta sauce.
Pasta sauce.
Pasta sauce.
Pasta! Oh, god damn it. Fuck you, Sai.
But yeah, the example
Pasta
that
sauce.
the example that Jim Sterling cited in his video on the topic is effectively, when it comes to the games industry, everyone's racing to try and be the top dog, but no one's really considering what other awesome genres could exist. That a huge like market share that's uncatered for, because people are, say, I don't know, trying to be the next Call of Duty or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, experiment and mix and match, and before you know it, you could have like, I mean, XCOM. Look what happened with XCOM.
It's it's another one of his turns of phrase, that thing. Games companies want to make all the money, not just some of the money.
Some money, yeah.
But also, you can't, another lesson is you can't ask customers what they want, because they will just say what they already expect. If they can't imagine a chunky pasta sauce, then they'll just say, okay, this but spicier or something. So you have to sort of show them, you have to measure it.
If I asked people what they would have wanted, they would have asked for a faster horse. Yeah. That's the.
That's also why you get stuff like when Battlefield makes a started with campaign and stuff.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter if most people don't want that, because if a small segment does, then you've catered to that segment.
I can't get over how strange it's difficult to explain that specifically, because you have to be a Battlefield fan in 2005 to 2010. But if you were one of those, it's so strange seeing modern Battlefield, because it barely resembles the game that you remember.
Yeah.
It's now so desperate to compete with Call of Duty, and that's not to shit on Call of Duty, but it's a very different style of game with a very different mouthfeel, or it was. And so the only people that thought that made sense at the time were the people trying to make money off Battlefield. Like, let's add a single-player campaign. Let's add gamification unlocks and shit all over the screen to make it seem intimate and familiar.
Yeah, but that kind of thinking it sort of originated from the pasta sauce thinking, I guess.
Yeah, trying to make all the money, thinking let's compete with Call of Duty to go for their market share, rather than
Who doesn't want to honour our veterans by watching loot boxes be unboxed on Normandy Beach?
Oh god, that thing, yeah.
Yeah, that was Call of Duty World War II or whatever it was.
What happened? I'm not familiar.
It was like you had an online hub between games, so you could run about and you could watch people unbox their loot boxes on Normandy Beach.
It's the Yeah,
it's also the pandering to that kind of tactical. On a different note, it's the pandering to the tactical people with guns. Like with Battlefield 5/1/ whatever you want to call it, and Call of Duty, the World at Wars and World War II, where they had fucking like hollow sights in World War I and World War II, and they do all this like weird tactical customization for the guns you can unlock. And it's like, why? They didn't have it. Stop it.
Yeah.
Why do you need this shit just because some guy thinks it looks cool? Fuck off.
Well, it's also it's doing that thing where it's not trying to recreate Like it's not in service of trying to make this game, this experience feel real. It's more in service of just progression or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard because you want to love shit, but what happens when the people making it start deviating from what you like about it? It's hard not to just come across like you're whinging all the time or you're gatekeeping other people. Yeah, if other people enjoy it, fair play. But what do you do when the thing you like starts changing beneath you? Because the people that own it don't appreciate the same things that you do in that thing. Well, you just stop becoming a customer. And so there are so many franchises now. Sorry if you're listening, Alistair, but like modern Hitman looks shit to me. Like it doesn't resemble what I enjoyed personally of the Hitman franchise. So I just look at it, I'm like, oh no. Like Mr. 47 is running him with a banana.
It's a tactical banana.
A tactical banana.
Yeah.
Don't forget the explosive rubber ducks.
I don't want to fucking. I'm sick of just fucking whinging about shit. I just want to.
Yeah, you want to like stuff.
I want to like stuff. I want to be
Liking
happy.
stuff is fun. Yeah.
What do you like, Womble? That isn't DayZ.
What do I love fishing. I love my dog.
Let's do gaming.
Gaming. So I like voxel-based building stuff where you can express your creativity in a fun and interesting way across a sort of map with, particularly a map with good challenges to reward said thinking.
That's a genre where let's narrow it down to a game.
What Minecraft?
Minecraft.
Space Engineers. 7 Days to Die has elements of that. Yeah.
Yeah, just talk about a game that you like.
Oh, I see. I'm with you. I like games that... Duckslayer knows this intimately because I've whinged about it frequently. I like games that never wink at you. Never go, hello, I'm a computer game that you're playing. They sort of pull you into the world and invest you in it in such a way that you're like, oh, this is cool. Something like
Outer Wilds DLC, Echoes of the Eye.
Something like Thief, the Metal Age, for example. None of its mechanics. So Geralt doesn't have any unlocks and tools that would be strange and he has what he has because he's a thief. And each one sort of makes you get it from the beginning and you gradually learn how they go.
I forgot that Geralt was also the name of the thief guy. I thought you were thinking of I thought you were talking about Witcher.
Sorry, did I say Geralt?
Yeah.
I meant Garrett. I'm so sorry.
Garrett.
God damn it.
Geralt the thief and Garrett of Riviera.
But I like games where their feature sets support this feeling that this is happening. This is not some fake experience that you're playing for immersion or whatever.
Yeah.
Things like Dungeon Keeper, things like Thief. This.
Dungeon Keeper MOBA? No.
That's a bad one out.
Yeah. Let's not go back into the bad.
Immersion. I like immersion. I like to be immersed.
Yeah, you can play some Dungeon Keeper too.
What about you guys? What do you like?
I like FPS games, I guess, mostly. Find it easier to get immersed when I'm in that perspective.
Okay.
I also like RPGs, but like first-person RPGs, like Morrowind or Skyrim.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah. Also, I mentioned this, but games that sort of stay consistent to what they are. Like, if you make a quirky space game about exploration, remain a quirky space game about exploration. Just don't make it a combat thing at the end because you think that will be cool. If you're a puzzle game, you're a puzzle game.
Yeah, or if there is a twist, make it not consistent, but like obvious in retrospect, like Spec Ops The Line, where it does change and then you look back and it's like,
Made with purpose.
Yeah.
Like if there is a change or there isn't a change, it's made with purpose.
Yeah.
It's not just because the focus group said we need to change this.
Sorry if I'm typing furiously.
That's fine. I'm trying to look for a place to set up this tent in such a way that it won't be easily found.
He has to type so furiously to generate all the heat to pickle his herring.
Yeah. Gotta pickle them herrings.
Gotta activate those almonds.
Yep.
Can't believe I spent all those years not activating my almonds.
Can't believe it. You think you know a guy and then you find out he doesn't activate his almonds.
For shame. Damn it, does it need to be perfectly flat to build the tent?
But I also find it easier to like stuff if I'm a bit forgiving of people and their flaws and stuff like that. Like if a game has some charm but some parts are egregious, then I can still like it. Because most games aren't perfect. They have some,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've struggled with that with the new Bendy game. Like, I like the universe and the idea, but there was just a lot of... There was stuff in there that was just so egregiously bad that just had to... It makes you not want to play the game.
Yeah, that sucks when that happens.
Yeah.
Damn, what? Oh, there we go. This tent requires the most perfect flat ground in order to be built.
Temperamental.
Yeah.
Is that a party tent?
I don't know what it is.
It's a gazebo.
That looks like a party tent.
It's an unnecessarily complex tent. That's what it is.
Well, it needs to be flat, otherwise it will just roll to one end when you go to sleep.
Yeah.
That looks like something out of a Renaissance festival.
Renaissance.
Okay.
Here you, come for the roasted turkey leg.
So how can I?
Speaking of, I need to get some people together because I want to play Baldur's Gate.
I never played the original ones.
They've added bards so I can toot at people.
Thank you very much, Vanilla.
Aggressive tooting.
Did any of you play the original Dragon Age, by chance?
Nah.
I can't remember.
Because that looks like really, really good.
Are you really going to put a landmine in your own tent? If
Well-
someone finds it,
Well, here's my idea. I need something bright that I can put on the floor near the tent to make someone go towards it and blow themselves up on the landmine.
right?
But I wonder what I could put.
Glow sticks.
Something that
Chem lights. Can you
an
turn
Ivy
a,
Stark kit.
Can you turn a flashlight on and just like drop it and have it still be on?
I think so.
Because I think that'd be best to have in the night. Because I think they'll see the bright white fucking tent longer than the IV kit.
Put something nearby in the hopes that I can trick them into killing themselves before they can make their way off with my loot. Where the fuck am I anyway? Hang on.
That is a good question.
I am at... There we go. 1? What the fuck is 1?
It's a number, I think.
Yeah. It's the loneliest number that you'll ever know. 2 can also be as bad as 1. It's the loneliest number.
You
Since the
shush.
number 1.
Right, hang on.
All I can think of when someone says 1 confused is the old bounty adverts, if you remember them. Oh, 1 sheet.
No.
It's like a guy dressed up as like a Spanish bullfighter called 1 Sheet that would then wipe women's benches clean.
What?
I don't know. It was a fucking advert for Bounty.
The chocolate bar?
Oh no, they renamed it, but I forgot. It used to be called Bounty, the kitchen roll.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck's he on about?
That's just 2000's advertisement in a nutshell.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're on something if you describe it. Like a man being chased through a shopping centre by a giant disembodied belly.
Yeah, Belly's gonna get you.
Belly's gonna get ya.
Belly already got me.
Yeah, Belly's caught me,
Yeah,
alright.
fuck.
I need to lose weight next year again.
Isn't that always our New Year resolution? To
Yeah,
lose?
yeah.
Yeah.
And
I'm
then
consistent.
the year gets worse and the pie hand comes out. I have a slow metabolism and a fast fucking pie hand.
Ah!
You're right.
Yeah, just soldiers. Found a rocket launcher though. That should be fun.
Right, so I've placed down 2 white items on the ground, an IV start kit and a bandage. They'll stay there for some days, right? They'll degrade slowly.
Right, can we just put a pin in this and for tomorrow?
Yeah.
So when you log on, completely forget and go, oh, what are these? And blow yourself up on your
Yeah.
own landmine.
Here I
Making
go.
notes.
No, I'm not going to blow myself up on my own landmine. It's going to go flawlessly.
Yeah, sure.
It's
Flawlessly.
badly damaged. Does it
Touch
have a
it
chance
later.
just
Oh,
to
why is it
like
ticking?
It's badly damaged. Is it not just gonna?
I don't
Is
know.
Is that like the arm time? It ticks until it's armed.
I guess so. Okay. Okay, so I hope that someone will blunder forward without realizing what that is.
Can you bury the landmine?
Is that not buried? Well, I suppose.
It's not exactly. It's not exactly hidden.
Yeah. Well, this is only a temporary measure because I've got to get crates, but I've got to find a saw, make some crates and bury them.
Also, that is a. That's the thing. I'm asking you to bury an armed landmine.
Okay, put these here.
Fuck was that?
Sound of your impending demise.
Probably.
Okay. So where the fuck am I? Hang on. X45. You maybe want pasta now, by the way.
Oh, I have some
So,
pasta.
You have some pasta?
Yeah, in the fridge.
Mm.
Oh, that's what killed me. An incredibly slow-moving rocket.
What, the
Gotcha.
pasta killed you?
That's in the future, I think.
Yeah.
Do you want some pasta sauce on a bread base?
Oh yeah. Some chunky pasta sauce.
Maybe with some like meat of some description.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Easy
Fiddly
Zane.
circles.
Thank you very much, Easy Zane.
Maybe a bit of cheese on top of it as well.
Oh yeah,
that'll work.
that does sound good.
Bake it in some kind of stone semicircle oven.
What's he on about? What are you on about?
It's talking about pizza.
Yeah,
Okay.
pasta sauce on a bread base.
Oh, I see.
With some meat, some cheese, baked in a semicircle oven. Why do you have 2 kinds of binoculars?
Are you watching the
once-
Clone Wars, Harry?
What?
I think Harry's watching Star Wars Episode 2.
Yeah.
I'm watching Star Wars: The Clone One.
Oh,
This
he's
is
watching
the-
the second film.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I didn't know Star Wars: The Clone One was the second.
Have you seen the cute younglings yet?
No,
Which-
that's the third.
No. They're in the because he walks in and is like, what's he say? He's like he's looking for a planet Camino. Isn't that, that's in the second
Yeah.
film? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
No,
they're
that-
like,
also
the
the
mind of
young-
a child.
Yeah,
And
I thought
also-
that was the young clones. were
Keep
the
your
ones-
eyes peeled for the librarian lady, rumored to be Snoke.
Oh, that's right.
Did
Yeah.
you see that one?
Yeah.
The
Is
yellow
that-
dress. Yeah.
Is that just because she's wrinkly?
Well, she looks a little bit like Snoke, especially the ball gown that he was wearing for no reason.
Yeah.
Oh, Well, you got to be comfy when you're
Yeah.
trying to take over the galaxy.
No reason to be uncomfortable.
Did all the Snokes get a gown? Or just that one?
That's a good question. Yeah, hang on, thinking about
Yeah.
So where do you get the gown from? Were they
Yeah.
like your custom
Sif
made?
tailors?
Did Palpatine go like, okay, you Taylor aboard wherever this creepy base is, make me 150 of these golden gowns?
Yeah.
You slave, go down to the Sith Primark and get me some gowns.
That's why they're so ugly, because they got like a bulk discount.
Yeah.
You bought them like by the buttload.
Well,
Gotcha.
they're cheaper in bulk.
Yeah.
That was such a shit film.
Which one?
The fucking
All three of them.
yeah.
The last one that's really baffling, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. All of them were weird in retrospect, but yeah.
Yeah, fucking.
It's just have a plan. Just fucking have a plan and commit.
Yeah, but no, we have to have a slap fight between two millionaires over their multi-billion-dollar fucking franchise.
I don't think the directors are millionaires.
I think
Oh, they
fucking,
probably are.
yeah,
No.
I think what's his name is fucking mystery box twat.
Yeah. But like fucking like the dude who did the second film like made Looper,
Yeah.
right?
He made
Like,
Knives
this is-
Out as well.
Sorry?
He made Knives Out as well.
But
Yeah.
you know what I mean? He wasn't like some industry entrenched director. He's like a
Yeah.
relative new. I doubt he's a millionaire.
Hmm.
He's probably just like Joe, whatever, Joe anybody.
Knives Out is really good. The
What's it
sequel
about?
is out. Knives Out is about it's like a detective thing, like a whodunit murder mystery.
Huh?
He actually pulls off the.
No, he's got a net worth of 150 million.
What the fuck?
Ryan Johnson.
What the fuck?
Directors make bank too, yo.
That's insane.
It's enough to buy a whole lot of pasta sauce.
Yeah. What the
I shoot
fuck?
this.
And of course, J.J. Abrams is 300 million. Why does he
Fucking
have his
hell.
height next to his net worth?
They paid that amount of money, and they
For
made a
shit.
story that shit.
Yep.
Fuck, that's depressing.
Oh yeah.
That's really, really depressing.
Well, you've also got what are those two Game of Thrones idiots that didn't make the Game of Thrones season 8 that doesn't exist.
I legitimately, I've read like fan-made story
Yeah.
things that were better than what they came up with.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Imagine that you've got this multi-million dollar franchise in like Game of Thrones, and you just decide to half-ass fuck it and sink it because you want to go on to your next job and make even more of it, make even more money for Disney.
Mm.
You don't give it to anyone else. You don't give it some care.
I-
No, you just say fuck it, let's burn it and go.
I will say one thing though, perhaps against the grain. People keep saying like, oh, they need X many seasons more, right? But the problem is that it's not just them. Like all of these actors don't want to get tied to this project for. They're probably reaching the end of their like, okay, we're gonna get typecast big time unless we move on from this project now. Like you're probably not going to get another 7 years from these actors or whatever it is, whatever will be needed to tell the story that you need. So I kind of get that you probably need to wrap it up. I mean,
but
eight
this-
seasons.
Yeah, there's probably something in the middle, like they could have done a couple more to at least put a bit of explanation between them instead of everyone running around and just, oh, they're here now. Oh, they're here. Fucking, what's his name with his Captain Jack Sparrow with his magical fleet appearing everywhere and
But yeah.
shooting moving dragons, but you can't shoot a stationary target.
Yeah. But my point is more, you're going to get to the point, like, come season... Like, I mean, by season 8, you're probably going to get to the point where you're going to struggle to re-sign many of the major actors. Because their careers are effectively on the line. It's not just a case of, oh, I'll get paid X money for this project. It's a case of, will I ever work again?
Harry's near the end. Oh shit, Count Dooku versus the boys.
Don't spoil. Oh, is he saying it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch it, Harry. Don't
Anakin's
read the chat.
already down.
Don't read the chat. Watch it.
No spoilies.
But yeah, I do appreciate that they wouldn't be able to get that many seasons out of the cast and crew. Is my point.
Yeah, but I feel like it's the answer with everything is something in the middle ground.
So, have you only met like one guy during your entire gameplay?
Two.
Two.
He met that.
Oh yeah,
next
you
person
shot
that he
Jesus.
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he shot Jesus.
No.
You
One
killed
guy.
Jesus.
One guy at the very start when I first started on the server, but he avoided me and I avoided him. And then the other dude who came charging at me screaming with an AK, and I had no choice but to murder him. No choice, Duckslayer.
Oh, yeah, sure.
No choice but to shoot him when he was wounded on the ground, dying and begging for help. No choice.
I see. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, well, he wasn't begging, but he was too busy bleeding to death. So
Yeah. I get you. Yeah.
there was no time to really ask to render assistance.
Yeah. Poor guy. I mean, poor you. You had to.
I know,
defend
yeah.
yourself, yeah.
You have to live with that.
Poor
Yeah.
Trevor.
Yeah.
He just wanted to go to the fire festival.
Yeah. Just wanted 2 weeks in the Bahamas with.
Did he let it
Models.
ride?
Oh, I'm thick. I left both of my pistols behind.
Do you remember that? You could let it ride for the next year's
Oh
fire
yeah,
festival.
yeah. I wonder if anyone actually did that.
If they are, I'm sure we have a couple of bridges to sell them.
Harry's going, he's
Yeah.
still wielding.
Oh shit! Annie's arm.
I've no doubt that if I were to pick up a real-life lightsaber, it would be mere minutes before I've removed one of my limbs accidentally.
I would turn it on the wrong way and just impale
Yeah.
myself to
Yeah.
the guts.
How do they not? How did they not just turn it the wrong way accidentally? They never look when fucking
Yeah.
getting it out. You're just fiddling with your lightsaber, and suddenly you've got the world's hottest circumcision.
Well, the crystal itself is actually, like, at least according to the expanded universe stuff, it's got to be set in an extremely precise way. Otherwise, it literally becomes a bomb.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
character, I think her name is Tenel Kar or something? And she was like, she made her lightsaber, she was a student, and she made it out of the tooth of a rancor. And then when she was doing like a test fight with one of Han Solo's children, the whole thing exploded and it just pulled her entire arm off.
Yeah, well, isn't that the thing was like, in order to become a Jedi Master, their final lesson is to make their own lightsaber?
Yeah. But yeah, like boom, the whole thing just exploded in her arm, and she was quickly whisked away from Jedi training to go back home because she was like some princess or some shit.
Oh shit, Dooku Yoda lightning battle.
But yeah, weren't there like
the funny old character that turns out to be a good guy badass? If only there was an evil equivalent. Darth of some description.
Yeah.
You could have a silly name like.
look, Harry's saying Yoda bought a stick.
Oh no, I need to turn the thing.
Not the thing.
Okay, seriously, Barney, you can just pick this thing up and turn it. It's not heavy.
Who do you think
Ah.
he is? Gordon Freeman.
No, this is Barney.
The dinosaur.
Playing- Yeah. Big purple dinosaur.
Well, I'll make your dinosaur big and purple.
Oh my. begun, the Clone Wars has. Yeah.
Oh, damn it. I was going to say, can't wait for Sunday TF2 for the recap, but no.
Yeah, next year. I can't stand Christmas.
Fucking we need the Ghost of Christmas past, present and future for you, lad.
No, it's just like forced, you know, forced.
You're forced to show emotions, I know it's painful
Yeah.
there.
It'll only hurt for a minute.
Hours it's going to go on for.
Yeah, you should see Tom. He's emotionless on every other day but Christmas. He's fucking
Does he
there,
like Christmas?
lampshade on his head, fucking out of the bed. I don't fucking know.
Thank you, Extreme Gamer.
No,
Thank
it's
you very
nice.
much.
He saves up all of his free emotions for that. For that
Epon
day.
Zeta. Thank you, Epon. Thank you.
To be honest, if we did like a fucking Christmas Carol with you, it'll end up like being like the Blackadder one, where he starts out really good and by the end he just becomes an absolute bastard.
Yeah.
Why?
Just
Womble?
punch a chicken. Womble.
No.
Okay.
Well, that's you getting a protest from Peter.
Yeah.
The chicken. There we go. Womble, the chicken puncher of Brighton.
Yeah.
Why have you got all this chicken though? You have chicken from before and you haven't eaten it.
I've got more chicken now.
You're gonna waste the old chicken. We've got chicken at home.
You coming in?
Speaking of like good games, I remember when I finished BioShock. That's like the first time when I realized, okay, even if there's a sequel to this, I can't really re-experience what I just did. Like even if they make more, you can't go down to Rapture for the first time again. That's like it's been taken from you. You can't experience it for the first time again.
Yeah.
That made me really sad.
Mine was Mech Warrior 4. That was amazing. Doesn't hold up, I imagine.
Probably not. Yeah, if we're talking like what kind of games you like, then BioShock is dead center of my preferences.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that. What did you think of Infinite?
I liked it, but again, you can't really feel the same. And I'm not sure if everyone else is just pretending, but I didn't get the ending. I didn't get it.
I didn't get it.
Yeah. Some timey-wimey and Portal world stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't understand it.
It didn't feel like it tied into everything else either.
Yeah.
The result was basically just like I'm trying to remember it. Like nothing happened because you got baptized and drowned. So the message is like, if before you do bad things, drown.
Yeah, so the message is we need to invent time travel in order to kill Hitler.
Yes.
And then we can go into the Command and Conquer universe.
Oh,
Yeah.
I discovered something interesting. Sorry. You know the guy that does the voice for Booker?
Yeah.
He's Pagan Min. He's the main antagonist of Far Cry 4.
Really?
You know that flamboyant dude?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, it's him. It's the actual same voice. It's Booker.
If you look at it, is he really the antagonist, or is he just equally as bad as the people you work for? Because aren't they like
Yeah.
a religious zealotry group?
I did go down that rabbit hole, and it turns out that, like, they're all like fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Like, one's a religious nutcase, and the other one, she's like using children to make drugs. And when you win, they basically used you the whole time. They used you to just take over.
Yeah.
And it turns out that Pagan Min... Sorry, was he your father in the end?
Padme is Pad Bay.
Oh, God.
Well,
Harry,
my.
you might need to look at your mic. It sounds like you're talking from the 80s. Yeah, I think...
Harry,
is he
what...
like your brother or your stepfather?
Did you finish the film?
Is it? Yeah, I just finished it.
What did you
Padme is
think?
let me give. I'll soak it in and for another time because it's so fresh. But Padme, whew, oh my God, that outfit she wears at the end is just perfect. And then the rest of the movie's pretty good too.
Yeah, that's the part I remember too.
Yeah.
Well, have fun, guys. I wanted to say that before I go. Bye.
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 You just watched the Clone Wars, everyone.
What is his relationship? Yeah, he's your stepfather.
Stepfather, got it.
Yeah.
Because, like, it turns out he doesn't actually want to harm you throughout the whole game or something?
Yeah. Well, there's the secret ending that because he like goes away and says to stay at the table.
Yeah.
If you just stay at the table, he comes back and lets you put your mother's ashes on the shrine, and then you just fuck off back home.
And, like, you're trying to go and deliver your ashes, and you think it's to a place, but it's actually a person, right?
I'm not sure. I think it's a certain shrine, maybe.
No, it's someone who's died, and then it turns out that the person died not because of Pagan Min, but because I can't remember.
I think it's your actual father that kills him.
Yeah, and so it turns out that Pagan Min isn't this arsehole. He's just like fairly reasonable.
Yeah,
despite being a murderer.
Yeah, he's a ruthless dictator, but he's fairly reasonable compared to the other ruthless people trying to get into power.
Oh, hang on. Your father killed her because it was Pagan Min's daughter. Oh.
Oh.
What, Pagan Min was shagging your mum? Oh, okay, I get it.
So it was like an affair?
Oh, so that's why... Is that why he's super protective? Because he sees his love in you, effectively.
Possibly.
Doesn't he say that at the beginning? He says, like, I'd never forget those eyes or something. I get it. Okay, so, yeah. Still trying to find a bloody... Oh, hang on. Sweet. I'm looking for a saw. What's the time? It's 11 in the evening. Fuck me.
Yeah. Getting late.
And then you've got Far Cry 6, which is just Gustavo Fring going on his tropical holiday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I feel a bit sorry for him, but he just gets typecast as the evil villain.
Yeah, that's what happens when you nail your role in Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
You gotta be that person again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're basically the villain that is like 4 steps ahead of everyone. You bring a bomb into the hospital? Or was I supposed to leave it on his car? Was I supposed to leave it in a hospital? Watch Breaking Bad, it's good.
Yeah, it's good. I must admit, probably sound like a cunt. I had to skip past all the scenes with Skylar.
Yeah.
I can understand that, but she plays her role well.
Her and the other wife of the other dude.
Yeah. Well, they're the sisters, aren't they?
Yeah.
Are they sisters?
Yeah, they're sisters.
Oh.
That's why they're always round each other.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why that's how Hank and Walter know each other.
Gotcha.
Isaac Schrader. What would that mean, brother-in-law?
So I know that like Walter White is an actual monster, and people sort of get angry when you say that Skylar is annoying, but everyone knows the Skylar. Like, you've all met her, I guess.
Yeah, she's related.
But,
it's
yeah.
like
Walter White will get you killed, but at least he's interesting, and
Yeah, it's like everyone. It's like in the Harry Potter thing where it's like you've got Voldemort, this genocidal maniac.
Yeah.
But who do people hate the most? It's Dolores, because
Yeah.
everyone knows a Dolores.
And Voldemort is definitely more evil than Dolores, but or at least more dangerous. But Dolores is just everyone's. Yeah.
Dolores
Exactly.
is the more relatable evil.
I'm not familiar with Harry Potter. Who's Dolores?
The replacement headmaster that is an absolute cow.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like if you read the book, you get like, oh yeah, it's masterful.
Yeah.
She's so like hate-worthy.
She is the ultimate bitchy boss.
Oh, really?
She's always smiling, even when she's sort of like making students torture themselves or other students and stuff like that. It's like,
she's absolutely awful, but she's got that like overly cheerful decor. Everything's pink, got kittens everywhere. I bet you if you look in the background, there'll be a sign for Live, Laugh, Love.
Yeah, there's a reason she always turns up in like most hated villains rankings.
And she does like, it's all like all these rules for school that just basically suck any form of enjoyment out of it. And instead of teaching like actual lessons and teachers enjoying themselves and teaching, it's all read from the book, rote memorization.
All right. Is there a twist at the end where it turns out she was one of the good guys, or?
Oh no, she worked for Voldemort.
Oh, okay.
At the end of the book, she gets raped by centaurs, I think.
What?
It's implied. It's off scene. It's off screen. But
I don't think it's raped, but she
What?
gets carried off into the Forbidden Forest by centaurs.
yeah, and they're
For
not
what
happy.
purpose?
Yeah,
Well, she pissed them off.
Yeah, Harry led them to Hagrid's brother, who's like a weird, mentally disabled giant, who she starts abusing. So the centaurs turn up. She like attacks one, so they all carry her off.
And the good guys don't just let this happen, do they?
No,
of course it is, yeah.
The good guys brought her there.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Oh
but
God,
at
I'm
that
in
point,
trouble.
you kind of,
Yeah,
Yeah,
at that
she
point,
hasn't
she's
come.
like, she's so hated, it's just any comeuppance is just yes. Even if it's essentially the white couch with 5 centaurs behind her.
Jesus Christ! Jesus fucking Christ!
It's a kid's film!
It's all implied anyway. It's fine.
That's horrible! That's...
Yeah, I've forgotten, but it's like in the books afterwards they talk about it, just like how traumatized she is. Like if you make certain noises, she like panics and goes under the desk.
That's horrible!
Yeah, they outright say she has PTSD from it.
Yeah.
That's really horrible. Fuck.
See, fucking Dolores was the world's first horse girl.
Jesus. Thank you, Scotty. Thank you very much, Scotty. Yeah, as just mentioning it to the chat, so as I keep mentioning, I've only read one Harry Potter book, and it was the third one, A Prisoner of Azkaban.
What happens in it? Give us the Womble recap.
Well, I've done it like loads of times. So yeah, some dude escaped from prison, and I think it was implied that he was Harry Potter's dad, and there were these guards who were flying around trying to snog everybody, and there was also this magical broom. He was given this like really amazing broom from like an unknown donor, and it was like, oh my god, Harry Potter's got this amazing broom, and I think it's implied to be somehow the prisoner sent it to him, and that made me think that he's like his real dad or some shit, because I wasn't sure why the prisoner would care about this like random student. Also, there was magic in there. Turns out the school had magic in there.
Yeah.
I would be very surprised if the school didn't have magic.
I figured that out quite late.
Oh. Right.
Also, at the very end, they have to go all like time travel shit or something. There's some sort of like causality loop, because it turns out that just before Harry Potter gets snogged by one of these flying guard thingies, like a giant deer turns up from over the lake, and they get scared or something, and they run away from the giant deer.
Yeah.
But it turns out that the person casting the giant deer was like him in the future, whatever.
Yes, present.
He'd gone back in time to cast the giant deer to stop getting snogged, because presumably he's like homophobic or some shit. And,
yeah, he doesn't like that.
Yeah, so that's the I didn't understand it, and Hermione's name is Hermy1. Fuck me, fight me.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
I see no problems here.
Yeah, so it was weird, and I read it. So someone bought it for me as a birthday gift, and I read it because I didn't want to be rude.
Yeah.
But I didn't understand what the fuck was going on. Thank you, Trex. Thank you very
So
much, Trex.
they came to regret that time travel stuff because it turns out, hey, you can solve everything with time travel. So later in the books, someone like in a fight accidentally smashes all the time turners, like the time travel devices.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
all the time turners that just happen to be in this one place.
Yeah, it's off screen. It's just they get smashed, all of them at the same time, and then they can't make more.
I know about the there was some sort of sequel stage. Fuck.
Yeah, the cursed child.
Ouch.
I know there was a whole mess with that, but I'm not sure what it was.
Oh no.
But that has time travel in it as well.
Yeah, and I was watching this video essay that someone did on it, talking about how the author of that stage play misunderstood that the Harry Potter film isn't a time travel thing or something. It's like a mystery or something. I can't remember what he said. It's a It's a magical detective novel or something.
Yeah, I can see that.
But the ghostwriter for The Cursed Child didn't get it.
That seems to be a trend, doesn't it? People who don't actually get the story get to write a new one.
But you need the big names.
I just fired an AK in the middle of a town. Now there was a million zombies outside.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Well, sorry, Scoppy, I think the dude said that it apparently she's credited as the writer, but the guy was saying no chance, like no way. There's too many indications that she didn't write it, or something.
Have you, any of you, seen the new ones, like the Fantastic Beasts movie?
I saw the first one. I enjoyed it. I saw the second one. I did not enjoy it. I refused to see the third one.
Well, that makes two of us, almost exactly, actually.
Yeah, the first one was good. They tried to do the fucking trilogy thing of making it all the bigger story. No.
What?
Yeah.
The Fantastic Beasts one was just a good little self-contained story. I don't get why they had to bring fucking Grindelwald into it at all.
Yeah, they made it some big overarching thing or something.
Yeah, they got... Basically, Grindelwald was the big bad before Voldemort.
But doesn't he just like die in a cell and contributes nothing to the whole series?
That's at the very end. That's after his like story's over.
Yeah.
Because he gets basically made prisoner in his own fortress after he's defeated.
So what's the point of telling the backstory of Grindelwald?
Well, in theory, it could be an interesting story. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like the two most powerful wizards of their time, I guess, like Dumbledore and Grindelwald, and they may or may not be gay lovers, and they have a falling out and refuse to attack each other, or they make like a pact not to attack each other, and then but then he turns evil. It's like there are some elements there that could be really, really interesting. They just
Like in
passed it up.
like in the book version of like Grindelwald before the movies, he was sort of right, but going about it in the wrong way, because it was basically, why do we have to stay hidden and sort of like be separate society and that. But then he was like, no, instead we should rule, and then the movies just turned that into I Am Magic Hitler.
Yeah, as it was explained to me, it was a story of a dude going on a romantic whatever with a liaison with a bohemian artist in Austria who all of a sudden got very popular in 1920s, 1930s Germany. What happens? What happens if you snog Hitler?
Yeah,
But-
that's not unfair.
That's what as it was summed up to me. I don't know how true that is.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
someone
But-
said, it's Magneto and Professor X. It's basically a lot of
But-
the same story there.
But this was meant to be a story about some guy finding magic creatures or some shit.
Yeah, because in the lore there's a book called Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, written by Newt something. His first name
Newt
called
Scamander?
yeah, Scamander or something like that. Scallywagamander. But yeah, they've just been, and basically it's just a little self-contained story of like, oh no, his magical case that has all the magic beasts in it gets loose, and he's just going around capturing them. It's just a good little
Thank you,
story
Facing It.
with
Thank
a
you very
bit
much,
of
Face.
mystery, because there's this evil thing, I've forgotten what it's called. It's not a boggart.
It's the black smoke thing.
Yeah, the black smoke emotion monster.
Right.
Yeah, turned out the guy who played him is actually fucking insane. Undercut. Captain Ballcut or whatever his name is.
Oh, right, that guy, yeah. Who plays Flash? Yeah, an Obscurus. That's the thing.
Yeah. What's his name? Ezra Miller?
Oh, that
yeah,
dude.
Ezra Miller, yeah.
Oh, is he in the film then?
Yeah, he plays this weird, like... It's like super... I don't know how to describe it. Not Pentecostal. But like, really religious, zealotry thing. I think like temperance taken to the ultimate extreme, where we almost wear like black and white suits and no happiness shall be found.
I'm just so I'm looking at the time, gentlemen. I probably need to bog off.
Yeah, it's late.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But yeah, cheers for your company, guys.
Yeah.
I bumped into no one, unfortunately, but I did hear lots of shooting around me. So there's there are people about.
I'll make sure to tune in by the time you step on your own landmine tomorrow.
I'm not going to step on my own landmine.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not going to step on my own
Take it.
landmine.
Yeah. Definitely.
I'm not going to step on my own landmine. But anyway, well, have a good one, and I'm gonna go probably get some breakfast, some supper, and then go to bed.
Yeah, same.
Cool.
what are you going to have for supper?
I might get some Weetabix.
Some pasta sauce. That's not supper. That's
Have
breakfast.
some pasta sauce and some chicken.
Pasta sauce.
Cool. Well, thank you guys, and I'll see you soon.
Yeah, catch you later.
Have a good one. Bye. 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 Bye.
Bye.
Right, thank you for watching, folks. So that was me doing a bit of DayZ with Duckslayer and Umlaut hanging out in the chat, and before that, Birdie and Harry. So just this stream, mostly meandered, finding gear, stashing gear. I'm on a public server with a pop. So just kind of roaming around, trying not to get murdered. So, this week, I'd said what I was trying to do was I was trying to finish segment 19 out of 24 for a video essay on a game called The Forest. 1 second, sorry. However, I finished 18 parts and was going to work on part 19, but if you'll forgive me, I'm feeling very burnt out. I didn't quite realise how tired I was, and I think I just need this week to relax. So I'm just gonna take a few days to just try and feel a bit better before I get back on that front. Beneath the stream is a link to the first 12 segments. I'm working to update the link soon to all 18. So please bear with me. I'm just going to, I've got something rendered, but I haven't reviewed it yet. So let me review it, and then I'll update the link as soon as I can. So yeah, that's what's going on. So trying to finish a big video essay for a game called The Forest, which I need to get out of the way as soon as possible because it's been too long since I've worked on a bullshittery. Anyway, thank you again, folks. Have a lovely evening. Let me just have a look and see who's doing what. 1 second. Okay. Thank you, Laxky. Thank you very much. Well, yeah, fingers crossed it's going to turn out well. I really hope so. Okay. So, who's doing what? So, Tom is doing some Elden Ring. So, who's playing what game? So, Digby is doing some Ready or Not. Tom is doing Elden Ring. Smeagol is doing Modern Warfare. And Messiesi is doing some Elder Scroll. Okay, in which case, let me hand you over to Digby then. So this is ZF Digby. He's doing a bit of Ready or Not. I'm not sure if he's with a group or not. I see someone with him, but it might just be AI. I'll leave you in his company. This is ZF Digby. Thank you for watching.